High guard, get in there. Whoa! He just got clipped. He did. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Vergil was right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
It's got to be a knockdown. What in the world is happening?
Took a knee. He's got to count.
I understand. You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up. Back up.
Body shot by Norman.
He's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo was looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Teddy. I mean, look, obviously.
Oh! Hold that.
Hey, get right!
Is he trying to rope-a-dope here, Sergio? What do you think he's thinking?
Oh, he's hurt!
He's out on his feet!
Man, Vergil should be ashamed of what he did to Erickson Lubin. B3 Pick CV, we back again. Y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely working. Shout out to God, man. God is the greatest. We blessed, not stressed. Man, appreciate everybody from the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. We growing. I'm over here getting, man, listen, y'all already know I got to get me a fruit smoothie. I got to get me a protein smoothie. Hold on, let me drop the link for Coach Eddie. Coach Eddie, what's good? I guess we're going to cook today. Devo, what's happening? Blessings to y'all, man. Appreciate all the love and support, all the members of the platform, supporters of the platform. Man, we a growing channel. We had a phenomenal weekend of the sport of boxing. Listen, let me kick it off like this. Salute the marquee one, everybody and their mama that know my name. Well, that's good. Like, when you're a public figure, people, like, that's just what it come down to. Irregardless. And God bless me.
Yeah,
So
he went to a
no stress,
private
no strain.
school. He went to a private school. His name's Bradley.
Yeah. When you say stuff like that, Mark, everybody knows you a guy like with a little more pride, you know? But
Whoa.
shout out to you, shout out to my good brother Marcus pulling up on me. We about to have a good, great show. Hey, this weekend was phenomenal. The
I
fights
actually,
was
but my bad. Good.
Yeah, let me just say this real quick, Mark, and I'm gonna let you cook. Man, this weekend was phenomenal for the sport of boxing. I loved it. I love every bit of it. And I'm about to cook up something. I'm about to have the what's it called? The ninja going in here so we can
Whoa.
so I can get a protein shake going. But I appreciate Coach Eddie pulling up. Appreciate Mark. Let me start by saying this. Let me just lead it. The show is this. I want y'all to give y'all thoughts. We're gonna break down Devin, Vergil, AB. A lot of people saying that Xander quit when he took the knee, looked for a way out. I did a show yesterday. I believe Xander got beaten to submission. I want to know y'all thoughts on that. And also Gervonta Davis came out and said Boots got touched up. Boots was a little wobbly. I definitely want to know what coach thoughts was on Boots getting a little wobbly, in there, which is fine. It's the sport of boxing, but he definitely showed that he's a dog and he has a great. He was in great shape because he was able to shake that off and get a brutal stoppage over Xander. Let me start. Let me start with you, Mark, because I know you're working. And appreciate Dank, everybody pulling up. Bentley in here, Dank in here. Appreciate all the supporters of the platform. Let's go. Before you cook, let me just read this. Xander gave up because those shots he took was taking a toll on his head. 1,000%. That was a lot. I'm with you, Bentley. He got beaten to submission. I'm definitely with you. Speak on it, Mark. What was your thoughts on the Boost performance, and do you agree that Xander quit against Boost?
Well, first, I wanted to respond to what you just said about having too much pride. I actually went to the Pride Parade on St. Thomas. That shit was actually pretty lit. Like those people know how to have a good time. I'll just say that. That was a lot of fun. But with Xander Zayas, um, did he quit?
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Hey boy, no,
That
but
was
seriously,
he went to a private.
those people know how to have a good time. I'll just say that was a fun ass time.
Hey,
Um,
salute to my brother Mark. Cook, Mark.
absolutely. Um, did Xander Zayas quit? I mean, it's tough to say because, like, yes, his corner stopped the fight, but at the same time, if you really like look at it, Xander Zayas wasn't objecting to it, and when I look back at it, like Xander Zayas looked at his corner and like nodded, like, yeah, 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 get me up out of here. Or in other words, or maybe he was nodding like, yeah, it's okay, you could do it. Like I remember seeing Diego Corrales when he got dropped by Floyd 5 times, was getting beat senseless, and his father stopped the fight, and he was just like just upset, angry, was looking to beat up his father, and that wasn't Xander's attitude at the time of the stoppage, you know. So I mean, I'll say that he definitely he got beat into submission. I could definitely say that he didn't want to fight no more, and his corner did what they were. I feel like his corner did what they were supposed to do. I mean, he just didn't have no more fight, and his corner did what they were supposed to do. They preserved the gravy train for another night, or potentially to move up to 160, and potentially to get a belt up there and keep making more money. Because Xander's eyes, he definitely didn't lose any fans. So he's going to still have the opportunity to be in big fights and big events. So I won't say quit, but he definitely got beat into submission. And his corner, they made the decision they made. Um, and we're going to see the consequences of that if, Xander's eyes is spoiled goods. If he was ruined, and maybe it would have just been better to keep fighting, and see what could have happened, um,
Hold on, let me ask you
or
this, Mark. Is there not Puerto Ricans that's going to throw Xander away for taking a knee? I mean, let me know.
no. I mean,
Okay.
Cotto took a knee. Now, albeit Cotto was up against a
But they
cheater
calling it the
who had
Puerto Rican knee,
plaster.
one.
What'd you say?
I say they calling it the Puerto Rican knee because, like you said, Kodo and Xander, like they seeing this time and time again.
Well, what I was just gonna say is, I mean, Cotto was getting beat by a dude who had plaster in his gloves. With Xander, I mean, no, like no. I
And
mean,
Boo's
he was
got
just
bricks
getting
in his
beat.
gloves.
Yeah, you could say that. But no. From what I've been hearing from the Puerto Ricans on this island, and
Yes.
it's a whole lot of them, they were sad, but at the same time, like it's just a lot of respect for Boots Ennis, and they're excited
Sacco salute.
after the fight. Like they loved watching the fight. So it's not
Yeah.
any love lost for Vergil. It's still Vergil, or excuse me, I said Vergil. I'm in Xander Zayas. It's still Xander Zayas posters up all through the barbershops. Down there at Rosie's Bar and Grill, they still got the Xander Zayas photo up because old lady, or let me not say old lady, but Miss Rosie, I don't know where she got that picture from, but she took a picture with Xander Zayas. It's still up there. So, nah, it's not no shame. You know what I'm saying? Now, to Boots Ennis, I mean, he was definitely hurt. He was definitely hurt, And Boots Ennis, he showed me what I already knew, that he's an absolute dog. I mean, the way how he reacted, I mean, that's the stuff I love to see. That's that old school type of mentality. That's that 60s, 70s, 80s type of mentality. Them fighters like Kid Gavilan, where when you get hurt, you don't just tie up and look to run away, Boots Ennis said, okay, I'm going to tie up right quick. Then I'm going to come back and hit you with some more shots to the body. And yeah, you're going to hit me, but I'm going to keep swinging. Like, that seems to be Boots Ennis' temperament. And I enjoy fighters like that. I love those type of fighters, respectfully. So I had no problems with anything I saw in that fight. That was a great, great fight.
I'm in agreement with you. It was definitely a great fight for the sport. Appreciate everybody in the building. Hit the like button, hit the follow, help the channel grow, put some color in the chat, all that good stuff. We blessed, not stressed. We got a beautiful weekend of boxing. And like Sacco said, shout out to El Rayo for getting the stoppage over Edwin. Hell of a performance on Sunday. Let me bring in Coach Eddie, man. Coach, we want to hear from you. Speak about a couple of things. Devin, Haney, and Vergil said Xander quit. Did you see it? Did you see it that way as well? And then he did have Boots a little wobbly. Did that give you any concern with Boots moving forward?
Not none whatsoever. And that's kind of rich of Devin Haney and Vergil Ortiz. I'm gonna say that Devin Haney, you ran. That you ran from Ramirez. You didn't even want to get in the ring with Boots Ennis.
Well, what did Devin Haney say? What did Devin Haney say?
No, he said he
He
quit.
said Xander quit. He not built like him.
Like I said, that's rich.
I mean, but
That's
just
rich.
quickly, I mean, Devin Haney does kind of got the rights to say that. I mean, he got dropped how many times? Like 4 times?
That's cool though, but I'm saying, yeah,
Some people
like
say 5 to 6.
I'm like this, brother. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all, man. So, some stuff. This the problem.
Coach.
I have this old punk, these old punk generation that I'm all a lot. I like Boots.
Sissy boys.
Boots is the real deal. These little punks that get on Twitter, Shakur, Devin, and Tank, the little Twitter boys. I'm starting not to rock with these dudes, man. I'm keeping the beam, bro. Because all they do is talk. Do a lot of talking, a lot of cussing each other out, a lot of N-words going back and forth. They're not ambassadors. Boots is an ambassador. You know what I mean? So like I said, that's rich. If you saying to somebody, I seen a guy, Gerald McCullen, took a knee in the fight and wound up basically, in a bad way. And they criticized him for taking the knee. Don King said you quit like a dog. And next thing you know, the man's in the ambulance and it's freaking, we all know what happened to Jerry McCullough. He's messed up to this day. Look, if the man took a knee, quit, whatever the case may be, they teach you that in the amateurs. The man, Zab Judah took a knee. He didn't quit, but he took a knee because it was too much. What was going on, it was too much for the kid to handle. That's part of boxing. That's part. Look, you can this how you win in boxing. You can win on points, by decision, unanimous decision, majority. Your corner can stop it. You can knock the man out. TKO, referee can stop it, or you can wave the white flag. The man waved the white flag. That's part of boxing. The man got beat into submission. Whether you want to quit or not, it don't matter. Just like if you arm wrestle somebody that's stronger than you, and they arm wrestling you, whether you want to continue or not, you can't, brother. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, you go out there, you be brave if you want to and get carried out on the stretcher. You get carried out on the stretcher and then you laying up in the hospital trying to prove something to some fans who ain't never even laced up a pair of boxing gloves, who ain't never took one punch to the face, and you laying up in the hospital with your brain bleeding, trying to be tough, trying to impress somebody. Man, you better live to fight another day. I ain't got no problem with it. The man said he had enough, man.
Hey, who the hell pissed off? Who the hell pissed off Coach this early, bro? It's too early for y'all to be pissing this man off. Leave him alone, damn it.
What you
Man,
say, Juan, Puerto Rico?
Shout out to Juan. Yeah, we could barely. You was coming in a little light, Juan. Salute you.
Yeah, pissing this man off. Y'all leave this man.
Go Japan.
Stop,
Go Japan.
Y'all stop pissing this man off. Leave the man alone. Jesus Christ.
I started off the game, Bulbasack.
Yeah, Mark. Hey, hold on, Mark. We not talking about we talking about boxing on here, man. I know you's gonna support everybody from our island, respectfully and disrespect all Black Americans. But we talking about Boots and his. We talking Gervonta saying that Boots got touched up by somebody he already put hands on his sparring. I gotta get Juan Claudio in here.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I didn't finish, BJ. I want to talk about the tank. I mean, I want to talk about Boots getting
get on the coach.
Quote unquote wobble. You know what? That's part of boxing. And like my man just said earlier, right from the giddy up. The man got hit with a shot, and if you can really get the totality of it. There's certain views. It's like if you get the whole ring view, it's like basically it's a view of sitting up in the audience. That was spectacular because you seen him get hit with a right hand and the left hook, momentarily stunned, and that man came right back. He didn't ball up. He didn't
Xander
curl up.
not a puncher though, coach.
No, he's not. You're wrong. He is a puncher. I'm gonna tell you why. He's a grown man. I'm gonna tell you why he is a puncher because he had almost a 60% knockout rating. That means 6 out of 10 people he fought, he stopped. Them same punches that he hit Boots with, a lot of guys failed off them same shots. Go back and look. Xander is
got
putting a lot of
18 fights, coach.
You're not listening, bro. You're not listening,
B3.
You're not listening, dog. You're not listening. The percentage is 60% knockout rating.
That's not 6%. High.
It's not low. It's above average. It's above average. It is above average. The man is 180 pounds.
No, that's a failing grade, coach. 60 is a failing grade.
Man, come on. You need B3. You acting real uneducated right now. 6
is a failing grade. Hey, listen.
We ain't talking about school, brother. Look, if you take 10 jump shots and make 6 of them, they gonna say that's great. That is a high field goal percentage. Boots landed over 50% of his punches. You think that's a failing grade in boxing?
But that is outstanding in boxing. If it's made for me, if it's 6 layups, I'm supposed to. I should make 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 layups.
Boots landed 49% of his punches. That's a great percentage in boxing. That's a great percentage. Either way, like I said, the man's 180, and that's another thing too. We go on. I'm tired of you box rec babies. I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking about period. These box rec baby. I've been watching boxing my ins and out of boxing. I've been in the ring. I know what it feel like. I done coach people through tough things. A lot of people just box rec babies. They go look at the box rec. Oh yeah, I know about boxing or whatever. Man, look, man, the man is goddamn 6 foot tall, 180 plus pounds with some 10-ounce gloves on. Bro, if you get hit, you're gonna be hurt, man. That's a grown man, brother. This man is a professional fighter. He can hit. He hits things for livings. What are you talking about? The man ain't got no power. I bet if he hit you, you're gonna be dizzy, bro. I'm telling you, man.
It's fighting with a wall, brother. I've been trying to preach this for years. It's fighting with a wall, brother. Just let it go. Let it go right now, please. Cause you're gonna find yourself yelling at the phone, bro. Just let it be, bro. Just let it be. These guys don't know that. You know what I'm saying? These guys don't know what's the difference.
Hold on. We're not gonna act like Gervonta Tank Davis, a future Hall of Famer, 3-division champion, didn't just say your boy showed. He called him a hype job.
Man, we don't care about what Tank got to say, man. All the dude do is talk, man. About the
he said Gervonta is a hype job.
Nobody cares about what he got to say. Tank is a hater, dog.
He said he got beat on by a little kid, somebody that he touched up as before. He got beat on by a 23-year-old.
Boots will walk a mud hole in Tank Davis. He'll destroy that. He'll destroy him.
When you talk about somebody that's 5'4".
No, but he running his mouth like he a big man. So tell him to keep his little mouth shut. He run his mouth like he a big man.
Hold on, we just want Boots not to get beat up by the people in his weight class.
Bro, he just won, bro. What you talking about, man? You tripping, man? The man just won,
against a young boy who just took a payday. Hold on, let me play the soundbite.
Nah,
Xander, we know what you was
doing. First, beat somebody first yourself.
Everybody in their mama knows Xander ain't had no business in the ring with Boots. Coach Eddie, didn't you call 7th round KO before the fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who gonna beat him then? Who gonna beat him then?
Who gonna beat Boots?
All right.
I ain't picking nobody to beat Boots.
Since we on a hunt trying to find somebody that can beat him, ain't nobody in this generation finna beat him in his weight class.
All right. So if the question may be right, that Tank feeling some type of way, why hasn't Tank fought one of the other guys yet? The only one he fought was Ryan. That was easy pickings. We all picked Ryan to fucking lose. So why are we having this conversation right now? You still haven't fought Devin. You still haven't fought Shakur. You still haven't fought Teal. For some real reason, you don't want to fight those three. So at that point, why are we having this conversation right now? Actually,
avoid every top level opposition and retire undefeated.
Yeah, we'll talk about
the way.
What was
Hold
that
on,
about?
hold on. First and foremost, we not gonna act like the fight wasn't on the table for Shakur. Shakur went to the zone. That happened. And then before Devin before Devin left 135, there was a conversation with Steven Espinosa and Showtime, and they said they was going another direction.
Brother,
So now we
Tank
see,
don't want to fight none of these guys, bro. And he don't care if I fight any. He's done told y'all that 1,000,001 times. But
but hold
well,
on, that's
no,
a contradiction because
no,
he
because
fought the
no. He
5'10"
he fought
Ryan,
he fought Ryan. You know why he fought Ryan?
and
Because Ryan
Ryan
had
is a knockout
no.
puncher, Coach Eddie.
Listen. Ryan, he fought Ryan because one, he had mad followers on social media, and he was already getting mad publicity prior to the Tank fight. Two, that was gonna be a big money fight, no matter what. If the belt was on the line, or if the belt wasn't on the line, it was gonna be a big money fight, no matter what.
It's a
Just because of
layup.
them two following.
It's a layup
After
for
them,
him.
and even if you had sit there and be like, "Yo, these guys are two. Those are the two biggest names at the weight class at that point." So yes, he's gonna take the fight. Yes, he was gonna take the fight because Ryan was easy pickings. Ryan is still easy pickings. So what are we talking about? What are we really talking about? You know what Gerard was doing? No, hold on. You know what Gerard was doing at 147 with only 20 something fights? Calling for Terrence and Errol. You know where they were at? Crickets. There were a whole bunch of crickets. That's where it was at. Because you know why? Because he's high risk, low reward.
Terrence
So please, don't do that.
Crawford said it's the Boots era. Terrence Crawford said it's Boots era. In quotation marks.
Is retired.
He said
I'm in agreement with
it's Boot.
So
He said
hold
it's
on,
the
right
Boots era
now.
now.
Hold on, right now. We need to pick this fight right here. Since we're doing all this talking, I want to start with irony. I really want your thoughts on the fight,
Salute
but
to
you're gonna
my
be here
brother
for a little
Irony.
second.
Salute to my brother
Appreciate you
Irony.
pulling up irony.
God bless, bro.
Let's keep building. Boots versus Fondora. Irony, kick it off. And I want to hear everybody in the chat who y'all got. Boots, Fondora. Let me know.
Great question. I got Boots. Man, listen, it ain't no secret. I'm not high on Fundora at all, but he does have that size advantage. He's starting to use his jab finally, right? It took him getting knocked out by Brian Mendoza to wake the hell up, maybe. Nah, Boots. Ain't nobody stopping Boots, bro. I got Boots earlier than Xander. He's gonna do him earlier than Xander. He's gonna do him round, let's say 5, something like that. Boots is gonna, because Boots, man, nah. Boots by stoppage round 4. By stoppage round 4. Fundora may have a good round 1, maybe. I don't see it. I'm trying not to say round 1 or 2. Okay, I'm serious. Outside of the size advantage, Boots can have every.
Fondora.
Outside of the
Towering Inferno.
Okay, can you tell me one thing that Fundora has over Boots outside of size?
Jab.
Not really. You think so?
Yeah, like
maybe.
for Boots to get on the inside, he's gonna have to take some type of punishment from Fondora's jab.
Nah, he does great things.
You think it's gonna be easy to get on the inside?
Yeah, because he's gonna.
And then on top of the fact, Fondora got them uppercuts. He got something for you once you get there.
Yeah, but he gonna see those things coming, man. He doesn't have quick hands. I mean, that's what I think, right? He doesn't have the quickest hands. He does have a jab and an uppercut, but this ain't Erickson Lubin, bro. Like, this is different. Nah, bro. Like, bro, Erickson Lubin almost beat your ass. And
Team what happened to him?
Got his face broke.
Yeah. But,
that's what I'm saying. It's the same conversation with the
Xander.
Go ahead, Mark.
My bad, Irony. Go ahead, Irony. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, nah, I don't see it, bro. If he can prove me wrong, bro, God bless him. But I don't see Fundora being that good, bro. For all intent and purposes, it should be one-on-one against Team Sue, but whatever. That's on them, not on me. Nah, he hasn't really fought anybody. Nah, Fundora's going to sleep inside of 4 rounds, bro. Seriously.
Coach Eddie, man, break it down, Coach. Fondora Boots.
That fight ends before 6 rounds, man. Boots gonna do that boy bad, man. Fondora too slow for him. His jab is too slow, and the recoil is even slower. He's gonna get clipped, man. He's nothing but a tall target for Boots, and that body work gonna fold that boy in half. Let me tell you something about Boots, man. That dude got some concussive power, man. That dude threw a goddamn 6-inch shot, a 6-inch punch like Joe Louis that shook that boy's skull. Man, Boots got some serious torque on them shots, man.
Exactly.
Serious
Not
torque.
only that, just real quick, how quickly he releases those punches, bro. You barely see those coming. Well, like it's unbelievable the hand speed that he got with the power, because you usually get one of the two, right? You get either the power or the just blinding hand speed. He got both, man. Like, oh man.
He got some serious torque, and the way Fondora's legs are, you ever seen he's like a giraffe. He's clumsy with his feet, man.
Yeah, I call him the giraffe man.
Yeah, Boots can do too much for Fondora. Boots could beat him from the outside. Boots has probably the quickest stab jab I've seen in a very long time. It's probably faster than Floyd's, and Floyd's was quick, and I ain't fronting. I don't watch boxing a lot. This dude, that little stab jab, you see how quick he got the Xander with that jab? Bang, 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 like 3 or 4, 5 jabs consecutively, right from the first round. I said, that boy's fast, but he hit Xander with some shots, man. He hit Xander with a 6-inch punch that shook this man's brain. I seen it. It was, bro, this man different, man. I'm telling you, man. Fondora ain't got nothing for him. And Vergil, oh my God, he gonna do Vergil. Vergil is tailor made.
Hold on, coach. Vergil said he's stopping Boots. He said, if I hit you like that, you're done.
Vergil ain't gonna do nothing but get sent to the hospital messing with Boots. That's what's gonna happen to him. Vergil is shorter. Vergil is smaller than Boots, but that's a recipe for disaster already. Vergil is shorter.
Vergil's gonna get massacred, bro. Vergil's gonna get massacred way worse than Xander, because he can't circle the ring the way Xander can and buy some time. He gonna walk straight into the wood chipper, bro.
I think Vergil gets stopped to the body. I think Boots is gonna tear that rhabdo gut up. But let me just say this.
Hold on, Mark, because we're not gonna let Irony get away with that right there. Say that one more time, Irony.
Because Vergil's gonna get massacred against Boots. He knows this, bro. How do you go from Boots get in the ring to I want to fight Errol Spence in like 1 minute?
Go ahead, Mark Cook.
Yeah, well, there you go, B3 picks. But I just want to say, I got Boots winning the fight. For sure, I got Boots winning. I wouldn't be shocked if he stopped Fondora. But I don't think that's going to be no just breeze for Boots Ennis. And anybody who says that, I think y'all are being, number one, y'all are underestimating Fondora a little bit. And y'all are, I ain't going to say overestimating Boots, because he's definitely a super talent. But firstly, Boots Ennis, he didn't just breeze through this fight. He went in there and got hurt. And one vulnerability Boots Ennis has, he does have a tendency sometimes to pull straight back from punches. And when you got a big, long dude like Fondora, who's been working on his jab and who's been working on his straight right hand, I think that's going to be a vulnerability. And not only that, I mean, Fondora, now, yes, listen, he did get put straight to bed. It was very nasty. It was very, 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 I mean, like, golly, what Brian Mendoza did to that man. And it was a long way down to the canvas for Fondora. The way his head bounced up off the canvas, it was like a basketball coming down off of a rim. It was just nasty to watch. But that being said, when Boots gets in there, he's going to have to deal with them uppercuts, and Fondora don't just throw one. He throws in combinations with them uppercuts. So I got Boots in it stopping Fondora. I say 8 through 10 or 10 through 12. But it ain't going to be no easy stoppage with inside of 4 rounds. I don't see that at all whatsoever.
But Boots got a nasty overhand right. It's nasty. You see, with Fondora, he gonna pick a different poison with him. He can actually fight Fondora from an ambush type of style because he's quick. That quickness is gonna give Fondora fits, man. It's gonna be fit for him. Too quick for him. Too fast, too quick. And I think, to be honest, once Fondora feel what Boots got going on, he gonna get a little gunshot. He gonna be a little leery. Cause that boy overhand right is nasty, man. That boy bad, man. That's a bad boy, man.
That he is. He for sure is. He for sure is. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see the Virgil fight first, just because Virgil has been like this thing with Virgil. This been going on for 5 years,
Hey,
where
Kerry, you know
you
that's
where this
Thank
funny.
punk,
you.
where
Thank
this
you.
We're gonna
punk,
actually
this
turn this
punk.
into the Free Entertainment Network. But go ahead. Hold on, Mark. What you saying about Virgil?
I was just gonna say, where this punk, his trainer said we need 4 years before we fight Boots. Then now we 5 years later after that statement, the negotiations were going on. Virgil went and priced himself out. Then he tried to run. He tried to get out of his contract with Oscar. Now he's in all type of litigation. Now he's just chirping from the sidelines talking about, oh, if I touch Boots and it's like that, I'm stopping him. Well, why you didn't come with a more reasonable offer? From what I saw, or at least from the reports I saw, Boots and Xander Zayas, they made $3 million each for this fight. So that means both of them came to the table and they both amicably said, let's both ask for reasonable guarantees and let's make this fight happen. Vergil Ortiz came, from what I heard, with he asked for $7 to $10 million to make that Boots and his fight. And Vergil Ortiz has never been the type of draw that Boots Ennis has been or Xander's Eyes has been.
He priced
You go
himself
back
out of
and
the
look at
fight,
some of
bro.
those shows that Vergil Ortiz has headlined. Most of that crap is half empty. And that's in Southern California and in Texas. So if Vergil really want to make this fight, he need to be more reasonable. On top of the fact, B3 picks, Boots Ennis is the cash cow at 154 now. Boots Ennis is the cash cow. He's the guy that done sold that done
Facts.
put 10,000 people in Atlantic City. He's the guy that done put 10,000 people in his home stadium in Philly. He's the guy that done, from at least from what I heard from Chop Cheese Tommy, packed out the Barclays Stadium. Probably put anywhere from 13,000 to 15,000 people in there
Against
with Xander
subpar
Zayas.
opposition. Against subpar opposition, not even against a big name.
Exactly. And top of the fact, we're going to see what them DAZN pay-per-view numbers look like on top of the streaming numbers. So
Yo,
if Xander
I
really
want
wants
to.
that fight, he got to be more reasonable with his demands. The
Damn,
punk he is.
so now y'all gonna let me go then? That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Yo, he
Go
beats
ahead, Green Banana Boy.
Alright, Island boy. Anyway, he beats everybody, bro. This is not that. This is never that deep. Now, Fandor's probably be a little changed because he's gotten better, but everybody else he beats. Everybody else he beats. Ain't nobody really messing with Boots in that division. Fandora, maybe. Just because of the height and now that he's using his jab, maybe. But everybody else, yeah, bro, that's food. That is food. That's food, brother. I don't know who you guys think that has any type of fight close except Pandora, and that's even me giving you a 40% chance at that. That's not me giving you even a 50. There ain't nobody else beating Boots at all.
Hey, appreciate your perspective on it, Juan. And shout out to everybody in the chat. We definitely building. Now, I gotta ask you this, like, Coach Eddie. Word on the street is that, I mean, from my brother Faze, I'm not sure. Dang, you need to pull up today because people been saying that Devin can actually beat Boots. I need to hear this from Coach Eddie perspective. And Devin was in the building. Devin said Xander quit. Coach, talk to me about this. Would you advise Devin to use his WBO to move up the challenge Boots at 154? Do you see any scenario where he can edge Devin Haney
Whoa.
over Boots? Just talk to us.
Absolutely not. Devin Haney
Mm.
gets stopped by Boots. Boots too much, man. It's too much. It ain't even close. I mean, Devin made his bones at 135, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I
You
like
don't
Devin's a great
think
fighter.
is Coach Eddie talking and I can't hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, Devin can't do nothing with Boots. Boots too much. Boots ain't nothing.
I'm gonna
Absolutely
say,
not. I can say that with no hesitation at all. I mean, there's no shape, form, or fashion. There's no scenario that I can see Devin Haney beating Boots Ennis.
But Coach Eddie, Coach
Not
Eddie,
even
let me
close.
ask you a question though.
Hold on, let
Yeah.
Irony hold before you do
And
that,
that's
Mark. Let Irony jump in.
No, I just wanted to be honest with you, I think stylistically speaking, it's probably the most interesting matchup. I still think Boots beats him, but I don't think it's the clear cut, shutout that you're making it out to be. I think stylistically, Devin Haney, especially looking at the landscape, Fundora, Kelly, Vergil, and whoever else you want to throw in there, Devin Haney might be the most interesting one. Because Devin does have a sweet jab, and he does have great footwork, great feints. I think it might be interesting.
Coach Eddie, though, let me ask you a question. Devin Haney, well, firstly, in that 6th round, at when Xander's eyes was trying to recover, he showed that Boots Ennis still struggles, I think, at least with cutting off the ring when Xander's eyes was staying on the outside. Now, with a Devin Haney, who primarily operates from the outside, he doesn't really stay in the 50-50 zone. And when you get too close, he ties you up immediately. And then you also look at the fact, Boots
Devin ain't
Ennis,
strong enough
at
time up.
times, because he is so ultra aggressive, he is trying to get dudes up out of there, which I respect. He can sometimes overreach with some of those punches, like that nasty overhand right that you mentioned earlier. You don't think that there's some opportunities in there for Devin Haney if he fights a really disciplined game plan, which we did
No,
not see from Xander's eyes, or a
no,
disciplined game plan on the outside, I should say?
no, sir. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Xander's jab, I mean not Xander, Boots' jab is better than Devin Haney's.
Is Coach Eddie talking and I can't hear him? I can't hear
Yeah,
nothing.
can you hear me?
Yeah, he talking, Mark.
Yeah. I can hear him.
Okay, let me go and come back.
Boots'
Come back
jab
in,
is
Mark.
better. Boots has a better jab than Devin Haney from both sides, right hand or left hand.
I agree.
There's no scenario. Boots is actually quicker than Devin Haney. That Boots, Devin won't be able to tie up Boots.
Right,
That Philadelphia fighter, that Philadelphia fighter ain't gonna allow himself to be tied up. Boots is a better inside fighter. He's a harder puncher. He has a better jab, and he's bigger and stronger than Devin Haney. Devin Haney gets in there with Devin, he's gonna get stopped, man. And I love Devin, but he's gonna get stopped.
I don't really love Devin like that, but I do agree with everything you said.
I don't love no man. Like, that's crazy, Coach Eddie.
Listen, but I wanted to ask you. I agree with every advantage, even the jab and the quickness. But do you agree that the advantage over Devin Haney is not as wide as the advantage over, Vergil, Kelly, Fundora, all the rest of them? That's my point. Like, the advantages that he has over Devin Haney are not as wide margin as he has over these other quote unquote champions or quote unquote top contenders at 54. That's the way I look at it.
I think each fighter is different. Each fighter poses their own set of problems or puzzle piece. You know what I mean? But I just think
let me put it to you this way. Devin, to me, has a much better jab and footwork than Josh Kelly and than Sebastian Fundora and than Vergil Ortiz. That's my opinion. I'm not even a Devin fan. I'm just looking at this from how do you say, objective, right?
Don't leave out your Boricua. Devin Haney has better footwork and a better jab than Xander Zayas. And I know everybody wants and we need, I bet. And we need to talk about that game plan. I want to hear everybody's thoughts because I'm gonna start with you, Arnie. Because I know we didn't expect Xander to go in there and just trade with Boots right off the bat.
Definitely not on the first round, bro. Like seriously, he didn't even do that against Abbas Barraou. And you're gonna do that against Boots Ennis. Like, you remember the Abbas fight? He picks his spots. I think it was round 7 or 8, and then in the last round he almost gave me a heart attack. But the point is, he picked his spot, so he showed me, boxing IQ, right? Like he fights in spurts, like he's smart with it. In this one, I don't know if the nerves got to him, if maybe he got overconfident. Well, he definitely got overconfident, and he carried that into the ring. But I mean, this is kind of what I thought would happen, but I thought it would be kind of a little more competitive than it was, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And when I saw him get dropped in the first round, I was like, okay, this is the time to use your feet and everything. And no, he did the opposite. So immaturity, whatever you want to call it, either way, he's not up to par with Boots Ennis, and that is not an insult really, because nobody's up to par with Boots Ennis in my opinion. But the game plan was definitely, man, and I'm not giving him any excuses. Maybe he should change corners. I don't know. No, he's the same age Canelo was when he got his ass whooped by Floyd Mayweather. So this is not the end of the world, guys. This is far from it. But yeah, the game plan, I don't know who came up with that. Maybe he decided to just F this and just go toe to toe.
Well, Canelo didn't get stopped like that.
No,
he definitely got outclassed and just embarrassed. But he didn't get brutalized like that.
Yeah, that was bad. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That took years off of Xander Zayas' life.
Nah, he ain't no high jump, homie. He just got beat by the number one fighter. Y'all gotta stop with this little one-liners, bro. One guy wins, one guy loses.
I mean, you know how boxing fans are. They're the worst revisionist historians there are. You know how that is.
Exactly.
Do you agree with Marky that Xander's going to take a while to recover from this, and he may never be the same? Similar to how Benavidez, it looks like he ruined Morrell.
That's a good point. I agree with the first part of that statement, not so much with the second one. Now, feel free to call me biased, obviously, but I think he should be wise to take a while to recover, because that was a shellacking that he took. But I don't think first of all, he ain't never gonna see anything like this again. Like, there's nobody like Boots Ennis. Okay, so you just saw the best you're gonna see in 154, 60, whatever the case may be. Nobody has hands that fast that can hurt you that bad. Nobody. Okay, so you just saw the best of the best. Now, he may never be the same. I'm hoping that's not the case, obviously, but I definitely agree with the first part. He should be wise to not come back I wouldn't come back until 2027, to be honest with
you. Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Take the whole rest of the year off.
Yeah. Or maybe like December. I can live with that, but definitely like September, October. Don't do that, bro. Don't come back too quickly, because I don't like it. He should take at least December, early next year to come back. That would be the wisest, in my opinion.
Jump in, coach.
Hey, now I'm gonna I pay attention to what people don't say. If Xander would have won that fight, Devin Haney would have been raising his hand to fight Xander. He didn't. Devin Haney said nothing about fighting Boots Ennis. Absolutely nothing. And guess what? He's on the list, the quote unquote list that they made. He didn't raise his hand to fight Boots. If Xander would have won, I guarantee you, I bet you $10,000 to $1. Devin Haney would have been raising his hand, talking about, I want to fight
Coach,
Xander.
hold on, Coach. We can't do that. You know, Dev has got he got food on his plate with Ryan Garcia.
Who? That's 2 years, bro. How long you that plate done got mold and mildew on it. That food been sitting there for a long time, bro.
That's cap, Coach Eddie. Man, that's the best fight to be made at 147 if Ryan Garcia would grow some nuts and get in the ring. That's a fight that got history to it. On top of the fact, the first fight was a classic. It lived up to all the hype.
Jesus.
Hey, you can't make the man get in the ring. What's holding up the fight? What's holding it up?
I mean,
it's going on 2.5 years.
Like a nut.
I don't know. Okay, if the man don't want to fight you, like I said, Boots is on the list. You know that list that you made that got everybody's name on it. Boots is on that
Coach,
list.
I thought you said Devin can't have a big fight after big fight. Every fight can't be a
big
fight.
No. Like I said, I pay attention to what people don't say. He had a lot to say about Xander quitting. He didn't raise his hand and jump in that line to I want to fight Boots next. He didn't raise his hand. But he's on the list though. If I'm on the list and you belt chasing, I got two of them, raise your hand.
First of all, he didn't quit. He just had nothing left. Like if he wanted to quit, wouldn't he have quit like 1 or 2 knockdowns ago?
He didn't. Nah, he got beaten to submission.
Right, bro. Like you fight until you can't fight anymore. Exactly.
But Vergil, Devin, Adrian Broner, a lot of people said that he quit. And maybe they think he looked for a way out.
Have the nuts to get in the ring with Boots Ennis B3. Vergil Ortiz being the main one.
I mean,
I'm
for their
talking about.
career high payday, I'm sure they will, just like Xander did. Xander got his career high payday, and now he's gonna be out until 2027.
That Vergil Ortiz asking for $7 to $10 million
How
week 3 picks
to fight Boots?
Yeah, that's what was the sticking point with the negotiations in December.
But that's the thing is, y'all talking about Rick Mirrigan. See, these guys, you gotta pay. Oscar needs to get paid. He's built up Vergil for years. Rick Mirrigan, it's a lot to go into it. It's a lot. And
Listen,
Bella
if
said
Turkey,
he quit, but he quit to save
maybe
himself.
Turkey Al-Sheikh could make the fight for Canelo for the Canelo card this October.
Who?
I don't want to. I don't.
Oh, they pushing back. Yeah, they pushing back the Canelo fight.
I don't want to hear it, bro. I really don't, bro. We done been hearing this for like 4 years now, yo. These guys either gonna fight or they not. And I guarantee you, it's not on Boosie's side. That is the fight still
You
not.
don't. You don't think the Turk bag? You don't think the Saudi bag?
No, this fight is not gonna happen, bro. This kid is gonna hide. He's gonna duck. He's gonna hide. He's gonna find ways to not avoid that, bro. He knows what's up. Bro, you struggled against a Boacek that just got knocked out by Shane Mosley Jr. Let's really be real. Come on. Let's really be real.
Juan is playing.
Let's really be real. Really be real. Let's really.
The green bananas are boiled.
We can't do triangle theory.
No. Because if Shane Mosley Jr. or even Boacek got in that ring with Boots, he would have been down. They both would have been going to sleep. Matter of fact, he would have put them both to sleep in the same night.
Especially Shane Mosley, because Mosley got terrible defense. That boy eat punches like M&M's, man. He would definitely go to bed.
I seen Jason Quigley beat Shane Mosley after death. So, yeah, I would agree with
But if you're going to say that, I'm going to say Vergil's a bigger puncher than Xander.
Yeah, you can say that. You can always say that. I will never disagree with you with that. But you're not going to sit here and say that he's a better fighter than Xander. He's not a better fighter
than Xander.
No,
I can't say Vergil's a bigger. I can't say Vergil's a bigger puncher than Xander.
You only gonna say that because of the size, Coach.
No, I can tell you. I can tell you why.
You said knockout ratio earlier, and then Vergil got like an 88% knockout ratio
against 140 pounders. 140 pounders. Think it matters when you
talking about earlier.
No, it matters when you. Matter where you get your knockouts at. A lot of these guys are making their bones at lower weight classes.
Mm-hmm. B3.
Keep it in context. The man's not. He's not a puncher. He hit goddamn Boacek 1,000 times, and that boy didn't fall. Mm-hmm. And the only reason he knocked out Eric Lubin because Eric Lubin is goddamn washed up.
Hold on.
He ain't got no chin.
I got a question for B3.
Hold on. We got it. I know. I got you, Irony. But let me say this: wear and tear on boxing is the thing. Inactivity is a real thing. We can't confuse that. So they are waiting people out. They do want to see a chink in Boots' armor. So go ahead, Irony. Jump on it.
What in God's name makes you so big on Vergil Ortiz?
We just pushing the sport. We pushing the sport.
It's not. I mean, if you want to talk about
but hold on. First and foremost, just pushing the sport. You didn't ask me who I think is gonna win the fight. I picked Boots months ago. I already told you. I don't think nobody at 154 can beat Boots. But we gotta push the fight. Like, I like the fact that Vergil came out and he seen that Xander hurt Boots. So now he's saying, if I hit Boots like that, I can stop Boots. So that's good for boxing.
Yep.
That he believe in himself.
Yeah,
you don't gotta believe in him.
If I'm Boots, I ain't giving him a fight.
Exactly. I ain't giving none whatsoever. I agree. You know what? I'm making Vergil go to the back of the bus like 1949.
Exactly.
Like 1953. Vergil go straight to the back of the bus.
Bro, hold on.
So hold on.
B3,
you gonna stall him out? Everybody was mad when Coach Calvin said that they need to stall Devin Haney out.
B3, you gotta understand. He never even fought for a belt.
That's politics.
Man, call it whatever you want. He never fought for a belt, bro. Like, how in God's name are you this A side asking for money? You never even fought for a belt.
Exactly.
Give me a break, okay? Give me a effing break here, okay? Like,
and then he gonna want 50-50. That fool gonna come from 50-50 talk. Boots is the champion. This clan gonna come with 50-50. I guarantee it. Boots, I'm gonna tell you what I would do to Vergil Ortiz. I'm gonna stall him out. I'm gonna go collect all the belts. And if I want to fight you, I might. But if I do, you better believe it's gonna be 80-20, 70-25. Take whatever I give you. You ain't getting no more than 25%. I got all the belts.
Juan, you agreeing with this?
All you get is 25%. Nah, if I got all the belts, if I'm boosting Ennis, if I'm boosting Ennis and I did all the heavy lifting and I went and collected all the belts, you max is 30. You ain't getting that over 30%. Period. If you don't like it, walk. Kick out because I don't need you. Boost do not need this boy. He don't need Vergil.
Coach.
Man, hold on. I'm gonna be real with you. I know everybody likes Sebastian Fondora. Everybody for years talked about being like the Green Print, having a Mexican element to a fight. You know, and specifically Hispanic, of course, but specifically the Mexican element, the Mexican fighters. Vergil is that guy when it comes to now. I know everybody say, "Oh, well, look at this and look at that." Knock it off. When you bring Oscar De La Hoya and Vergil Ortiz to the table, that holds weight. That has some cachet. So
I ain't gonna disagree with you on that.
Boots fighting Vergil. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Devin and Ryan fight or Tank Devin or something like that might be the biggest fight. But if we really being real, we gonna be anticipating Boots versus Vergil heavy. That may be a top 3 fight in the sport right now. That doesn't include Ryan, Devin, and Tank.
Nah, bro.
Hey, but you know what? B3, Boots.
You need to take
it. Hold on. So Boots, you just said Boots was the cash cow.
I can name some better fights though. I can honestly name some better fights to you right now.
Bro,
don't say any. Hold on. Don't use Tank, Devin, and Ryan. That trio. Leave them out of it.
Bam in a way.
No, in America.
Yes. Bam in a way.
See how he narrows it down to America. You see how specific he gets.
Come on, irony. You over here with Marky Dan in Japan.
You could.
No.
So what, bro?
And them little guys.
Hold on. There's a world out there, B3. There's a world out there. You do know that, B3.
Yes, but all these dudes want to sell pay-per-views in America. The Americans need to sell $80 pay-per-views.
And it is.
Man, Canelo is the king of boxing in America.
You gotta have a monthly subscription just
what
to
the
get
hell
a
has
ticket to
Vergil ever
Monster
done?
fight.
What the hell has Vergil ever done? You went to war with a dude that got knocked out by Shane Mosley Jr. Give me a effing break.
Hold on. Fondora went life and death with the hammer, Erickson Lubin.
Yeah, he got slapped by
Vergil stopped him in 2 rounds, bodied him.
Yeah,
man, Erickson Lubin washed up, bro.
He got slapped by Brian Mendoza. He got
Lubin washed up.
Mendoza. Give me a break, bro. He got slapped by Brian Mendoza. Give me a break.
Okay, so let me say this. So Boots doesn't have. So hold on, y'all literally gonna tell me that y'all would rather see Monster and Inoue over Boots Ennis?
No. Don't put it that way.
No. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it.
I like him about the same.
I'd rather see Boots. I'd rather see Boots fight.
Yeah, come on, coach. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta knock it off.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you, Hunter. I'd rather see Boots fight than Devin, Haney, Tank, or Shakur. I'd rather see him. I'd rather see him fight more.
Come on. He's a star.
Let's be honest, guys. The sport's bigger than the United States of America. Let's be honest.
Thank you.
Hold on. The number 1 fighter in the world is Japanese. Let's face it. He's Japanese, and he's out here tearing up.
No, I disagree.
Yeah.
Who would you rather see fight? Who would you rather watch fight?
I'm honestly watching. I'm watching anyway over a lot of dudes.
Over Boots? Say over Boots.
I'm watching over Boots. I watch him over Boots.
Hold on, I gotta play the drop for you. I can't believe you won. I can't believe you in here today.
B3, how many times have you seen Naoya Inoue fight? How many times have you seen Inoue fight, B3? How many?
Shut no! Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
I don't think you've seen an Inoue fight more than 3 times, B3. Because if you
I didn't watch Inoue. Knock it off. Listen, I watched the last fight when he was going trading blows with Alan Picasso and
Nakatani. Homie.
I definitely seen him break TJ Doheny's back. respectfully, like he
What
Did
about
you
literally.
see him
Nonito
outclass
Donaire? What about
MJ? Did you see
what
him
about Cool
outclass
Boy?
MJ, the guy you
What
said he was ducking?
what about Cool Boy
Man, he
Fulton?
barely
Did you
let
see
his
that
hands
one?
go in that fight. Don't bring that
He
fight up. I was mad at
outclassed
Inoue.
that boy.
What about Fulton? What about Fulton? Do you see that one?
Yeah,
BT?
did you see
Yeah,
that fight?
he stepped on Cool Boy. Everybody
Hold
said
on,
that.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Oh,
He did.
hold on, hold on.
But hold on.
Hold on. Let me get my argument. Right? Last year, let's cut this down. Let's say last year, right? What was the biggest fights last year? Please, somebody name it.
For
What was the biggest
last
fight
year,
last year. What was the biggest fight last year? Please.
Crawford versus
Terrence and
Canelo.
Canelo in America on Netflix.
Okay, right. And then
When
right
has
after,
Inoue been on Netflix?
hold on. And then right after that, what was it?
Devin
What was
and Norman Jr.
Stop it. No, it wasn't. It was Usyk and Fury. Stop it. Let's go to sleep.
Okay, that was
Let's
that. That was last year. Okay, I mean,
What is your
Stop
problem
it.
with
Stop
Inoue?
it.
It was
Like,
in
I don't get it.
2024, wasn't it?
Stop it.
It wasn't
Wasn't
Inoue.
Wasn't both those fights in 2024? The Usyk and Fury?
B3, not everyone gets to be born in the USA, you know.
I got you. I get
Okay.
it.
Just
I
saying,
get
you know.
that, but I'm just talking. We in the U.S. market. We not gonna act like this is not the biggest market.
Okay, so if you want to say the U.S. market, fine. We'll say it like that. Then boost
But
it up.
here's the
How can they
situation:
do that?
y'all are
Okay,
moving the goalposts. It's
No,
okay.
you
Y'all
moving
gotta
the goal. You
sit.
sitting in that
You
same
gotta
spot.
hold
Saying,
on.
I'm saying
Hold on,
you.
Juan. Y'all just gotta stay on that side. Y'all, are you saying? All right, hold on. Boots or Inoue? I want to know who you feel like is the more talented fighter based on what you've seen, and who do you want to watch more? I'm gonna start with Coach Eddie, and then we're gonna move it around.
You gonna say boots?
Oh yeah, you're already right. Boots to me has the package, bro. This man can do it all.
I can't wait to take this one.
Boots, bro, all day. And I ain't got nothing against Monster, but I think with Boots,
Who's
I
the
think
better
with the Monster,
fighter, Coach?
oh
Pound for
Boots,
pound.
Boots,
Mm.
better fighter,
Who
better
fought
fighter.
better fighters, Coach?
That's
Mark,
not
you
what you
don't even
asking.
know none of them little guys.
No, answer the question. Answer the question,
No,
Coach
I'm gonna
Eddie.
tell you what.
Who
I'm gonna tell you
fought
why.
better
Because
fighters?
Xander, unified champion.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of those
A
small.
Philly fighter, unified
I don't.
champion?
You asked me the question, didn't you?
My bad. Go ahead.
I said I don't know a lot of the small fighters like that. I know it's a lot less competition at those smaller weight classes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But Monster's a good fighter. But I don't know a lot of them guys that he fought. I'm just keeping it 100.
Was it a
man.
whole lot of competition at 147
He
when Boots was
fought
fighting
our good brother TJ Doheny.
Let me go B3 because if you, bro, you don't want to talk about opposition level.
Who do you rather want? Who you want to see more?
And we don't even want to discuss
Boots
and
or Inoue.
You're not about. You're not about to.
Just let me know.
You're not about to frame this in a way that conveniences you. Okay, give me 1 second here so I can, you know.
You can't be working. Listen, I know we working, Irony, but this is a simple question.
Listen, I know.
Entertainment value.
Yes.
I know that you guys believe that boxing starts with lightweight. I know you guys believe that, but unfortunately, that's not the case, right? Unfortunately for you, that's not the case, right? Okay.
No, we got Bam, and Bam is gonna put all type of hands on Inoue. I can't wait.
We'll see about that, homie. We'll see about that, homie.
What are you talking about,
homie?
Bam, listen. All he's doing is putting himself in an advantage. He's not going to be in a disadvantage.
Man, tell that guy to grow some nuts.
He doesn't want to let me
Bro, he already said he's taking the fight, goofball.
Okay, who else?
That ain't what I heard.
Who else stopped Fulton outside of Inoue? Who else did that?
Nobody.
Thank you.
He took him. Listen, he struggled to make weight. That was his last fight at 122.
Hold on.
He struggled to make weight.
Semantics.
And he took him over to Japan. How you gonna take a unified champion over to your country?
He the A side.
Norman did the same thing, bro.
No, it's because he couldn't sell in the States,
market was so good that Cool
Nah, he
would have had
can't
a
sell
fan
in the
base
States.
to pull it.
Listen.
Nobody knows him in America, Mark.
Listen, Inoue has
That's
at least
your fault.
4 Hall of Famers in his resume already.
We know boxing. We know him.
Listen, Inoue has at least 4 Hall of Famers in his resume right now.
Right, name him.
Nonito Donaire, twice.
One? No. Just one. You get one name.
Oh, okay. How convenient. Okay. Stephen Fulton.
All right, see. Hey, look. Hey, Carrier. Stephen Fulton is a Hall of Famer. He just booked it. Irony just booked it.
Okay, let's take him out there.
That's 2. No. I agree.
I don't need it. That's
I agree.
Okay. Fulton. Okay, that's bad for you, but okay. Number 3, Junto Nakatani.
Don't forget
Okay,
Ryochi.
okay, but who we gonna?
okay.
Are you gonna ask who he beat, Marky? Marky,
Okay, now,
Marky,
how many
hold on,
does
Marky. Are you
How
gonna
many
ask?
does
Are you
Boots
gonna tell
have?
us who he beat? Who did Junto beat?
Absolutely. Ryuchi Taguchi.
Ah!
Lineal champion.
Man, don't nobody know these little dudes, man.
Lineal unified 108 pound
I got him, Marky
champion.
Dan. I got
Then
him.
when we
I
moved
got
up
him.
to
Yo,
115
I
pounds,
He said
Chocolatito ducked
I got
him.
him. Leave him
He
to
said
me.
Kayaguchi.
I got him. I got you.
Nah,
Made
Taguchi.
something up,
Get
bro.
your
You
names
talking?
right,
He
boy.
talking about him ducking an old man that was literally on the pound for
Let me
pound
talk,
list
bro.
when
Y'all should be
Floyd
ashamed
Mayweather
of
was
yourself
around.
Let me
for this
talk.
bullet.
Let me talk.
Come on, man.
Let me talk.
Terrible.
All right, that's three,
Junto-
Irony. We need one more.
Did Junto Nakatani get the knockout of the year? Yes or no?
We against Andrew Maloney.
The question is,
A
did
white
he have
boy.
knockout of the year? Yes or no?
I'm just messing. Yeah, of course, that was phenomenal.
Them
I don't know if it
Boots-
was
hold
knockout
on.
of the year,
Them
but yeah, it
Boots
was
win his
phenomenal.
unified
But let me
championship
say
against the
this:
white boy?
can we get one more name?
Yeah, Marlon Tapales, MJ
Marlon
Amador.
Tapales is not no Hall of Famer. Come on,
Hold on. Who else? Who else? Is he the only dude that
Juan.
beat MJ before him?
Mark, I can't believe you today,
Irony
Juan.
Hold on.
Hold on one second.
Marlon
Irony
Tapales.
Hold on one second.
Over there, it will be.
They
Hold on one
they
second.
don't
Hold on
even
one
watch
second.
it and then argue with
For
me. They
beating
don't watch
MJ?
exhibitions and they're arguing.
B3 picks.
Hold
Hold on one second.
Hold
B3
on,
picks don't want you to talk about the fact that two Hall of Famers duck Monster in a way. Two Hall of Famers that B3 picks
He
love.
jumped over the
Hold
weight
on.
class, Mark. You're not gonna do that.
No.
They
When
ducked him.
Estrada moved up to 115, Estrada was Monster Inoue's mandatory, and
B3,
Estrada
you're so
ducked
cooked,
and
bro.
went
You
another
don't even know
direction.
it.
Bunch of ducking.
So my thing is this, right? When you look at when you look at Inoue's list, right? We look at the names, right? So, right, obviously he pulled out Tapales, Fulton, Butler, Donaire, the Ipin, and then I believe MJ. Picasso.
Hold on. Did you just say Hetty Butler?
No, I said Paul Butler.
That's same thing. Paul Butler, Hetty Butler. That's his nickname. Listen, all one, you know.
Hold on. 34-3. He's 34-3, right? And he's only lost to Inoue, Emmanuel Rodriguez, and somebody that was unknown at the time. Whatever.
That don't mean he's a Hall of Famer.
B3, this is not a good argument to make for Boots, bro. Because if I go to Boots, I'm gonna have a field day.
Not with you, a Marky Irony.
Hold on. And people forget. At 11 fights, right? At 11 fights, he fought Juan Carlos Payano. Everybody know Juan Carlos Payano for beating Rasheed Warren. Rasheed Warren, our three-time gold medalist, whatever the case it was, right? Beat the brace off, right? So when we talk about names, bro, let's really talk about names. Because y'all don't follow these lower weight classes doesn't mean that we don't follow these lower weight classes. Remember that.
Juan, I get all of that you just said.
No, bro.
Who is the better fighter for you, in your opinion? When you look at a pound for pound, Boots, Inoue, and who do you want to watch more? Boots or Inoue?
I guarantee you this. Monster Inoue fights.
No, Marky, let the brother answer the question.
In no way.
On both. So you rather watch Inoue than Boots Ennis?
Yes.
You're asking the question in a very disingenuous way, B3, and you
know that's just straight up and down.
It's an easy question. Hold on, Hey, hold on. B3, let me say something. If you had a choice, both fights came on at the same time, the same night. So who you gonna watch?
Inoue.
You a damn lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's okay to be on that argument.
First of all,
congratulations.
I've gotten up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch him fight.
Exactly.
That's impossible because they're not.
You
got to
go to work.
Time. You got Japan and USA,
No,
so it's
bro,
not going to happen at the same time.
I've gotten up on days that I won't have to go to work. I gotten up for the David Picasso fight.
He fights on a Tuesday morning.
No, if the David Picasso fight was on a Saturday morning, I got up at 4:30.
That was in Saudi. That wasn't at no 4:30. Knock it off.
Marquez, please.
That was an afternoon fight
at 7 o'clock in the morning. I remember one
not
time.
Picasso.
Matter of fact, B3.
Yes, he did.
Not Picasso.
Look it up. Yes, he did.
I remember
yes, he
one
did.
time
Look it up.
Saudi.
when Monster Inoue was fighting Onito Donaire the second time. Do you know I had to go to work at 7:30? Monster Inoue knocked that boy out at 7:27. Get up out of here.
That's my guy right there. That's my brother right there.
So, Marky, you gonna literally sit up here and tell all these people that you rather watch Monster Inoue, a Jap at 122 over Boots Ennis?
Now we using slurs. We using derogatory terms.
It's a race.
Yes or no, Marky?
Chill out, bro.
Yeah.
What is your problem?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
It's crazy. This is
Damn, move.
B3,
I love these. Listen, I love these anyway
Yeah,
conversations. Now,
it is what
Bella
it
getting on
is.
me. She said, Boost doesn't have a great resume. His resume got better after the Xander win. Absolutely. Boost is still
Not
building his
only that,
resume.
not only
Yeah, it's
that, I
funny
want
how
to
he
say
goes
something.
into Ino's resume.
I
No,
want
I
to say
love
carry
how
him.
he does that.
B3
It's
pick.
no way in the
B,
world. Monster anyway is definitely electrifying. I love Monster anyway. The issue is this: we cannot compare the entertain. I mean, it's like the fighting style, the combination punching. In a way, is good. He's not Boost, man. And I love. I mean, with all due respect, it's just I just
Again,
don't
tell
feel
the
like
people
it's
B3,
not relatively
B3.
close.
Again, tell the people how many fights you've seen of Inoue, please, because that'll really,
I've seen him
Bro,
fight
we
Hetty
seen him.
Butler and TJ. I seen him break TJ Doheny's back.
Okay,
We've
so you saw
seen
him
so many
twice.
different
You saw him
fights.
twice.
He
Okay, that
I
tells a
seen
lot.
him
That
go.
says a
I
lot.
he's a
seen him go
one.
punch for punch in Saudi with Alan
he ain't
Picasso,
gonna
who's
no
like
punch for
22
punch,
years
man.
Okay,
Stop
old.
lying.
I got a
They
question
went
for
punch
you.
for punch.
Unbelievable, man.
Who got more tools in the
Unbelievable.
tool bag? Who got more tools in the tool
Unbelievable.
bag?
Inoue.
Outside of
You out your
switching,
mind, man.
all
Why?
This
Boots got is
Hold
speed
on.
and catch.
Inoue is a
Hold
one
on.
two. Inoue is a
Hold on.
1-2 puncher. He's in and out 1-2 puncher.
Why am
He's a
I?
good fighter,
Why?
but he's
Cap,
an in and out 1-2 puncher.
Okay,
cap.
that in and out was enough to beat a dude that had a KO of the year, right?
I
I
just
can all carry.
asked you who got more
No, I
tools in
mean,
the tool bag.
and I just told you
Who got the
Inoue.
best variety? Who
The
got a
only
more
thing Boots
variety
in
of
his got,
punches?
Coach Eddie,
Nah,
the
that's
only
not the
thing Boots in his
question,
got is that he
Carrier.
could switch
Answer the
southpaw. I give
question.
you that. That's it. Boots
Huh? Say that
could
again.
switch southpaw. I give you that. That's
Bro,
about it.
Yeah,
listen.
he's more
Uh,
In a
versatile.
way, tool
let me
bag
say,
is full
Unbelievable,
of
man.
Boost
everything.
Unbelievable.
Boost
He
is
got the
way more
DeWalt
versatile
drill.
Who been
He
on
got
the
the
way
can
DeWalt
more
this
leaf
long?
versatile.
blower. He
Listen,
got the
Inoue is
DeWalt
a
pull
bum.
saw.
Inoue is a bum, guys. Inoue is a bum.
No, we not
No,
gonna say
he's not a
we're
bum.
not
Inoue is
No,
a
gonna
no,
do
bum.
hear me
that.
out. Inoue
But
is a one. He's a 1-2 puncher. He's a 1-2 puncher.
Ooh.
He's
Yeah,
in
that's
and
it.
out. He's a
That's it.
1-2 puncher with an
Yep.
occasional hook. He ain't got the same bag that
To the
Boots
Yeah,
got.
no,
That's
body.
cap.
he's just
That's
1-2.
cap,
That's
Coach
all he
Eddie.
got.
I'm gonna
That's
call you.
enough to
That's
be
cap.
33-0. That's enough to be
Yeah,
33-0 just for 1-2. I
y'all
mean,
bugging out. Y'all
unbelievable.
bugging out. Y'all really bugging out.
We talking about the bag.
Juan,
I'm
he
talking
got
about
the
what's in
1-2
the
and hit him
He
to
bag,
just
the
bro.
called.
body.
He
Bugging
just
out.
Come
called
Y'all
on,
bugging
Monster
out.
Juan.
Anyway Devin
Y'all
Haney.
bugging out.
I'm not
That's
saying
cap.
he's very athletic.
Y'all
Anyway,
bugging
is a
out.
good fighter, man. A great fighter.
Y'all
But we
bugging out.
talking about skillfully. Boost Ennis is on a
Well,
whole.
you
He's
know
on a
what's
whole nother
funny,
level.
bro? They saying
Hey,
all
I'm
of this
telling you,
after saying that they don't watch all those divisions. They're saying all of this right after they
Man,
say
bro, I don't know
they
what
don't
you
watch those
watching.
divisions.
No, hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick.
That's funny, bro.
You let me know that you don't know what you looking at if you think that Muscle anyway got more
Absolutely.
tools than Boots. You got to be out your mind, brother.
So I feel differently than you.
It's
So I don't know
just
what I'm
like why
saying.
it's just like going up to a car. Muscle anyway
Yeah.
is a phenomenal fighter. He's in and out. He's athletic. But if you watch him, he's a 1-2 puncher. Bam, bam. He's quick. He don't have the bag that Boots got. He don't fight on the inside. He can't switch. He ain't throwing no crazy uppercuts. He ain't punching with people like that. Come on, man. You got to keep it a beam, bro.
How many times have you seen him fight?
I don't see about 5 of his fights.
5 fights. Okay. Yeah, that's that.
And every time he fight the same way. He's getting the job done. He's an undefeated. He's a great fighter, phenomenal fighter. And that's just not a knock on Monster anyway. Devin Haney ain't got the bag that Boots got. Tank ain't got the bag. A lot of fighters don't have the bag that Boost got. Boost got a bag deeper than most guys today, period. Boost in his bag is deeper than Shakur's. Boost in his bag is deeper than Shakur's.
Monster Anyway don't throw hooks to the body.
Maybe I'll give
He
you
don't
a maybe.
throw. He don't. Monster Anyway don't throw.
Bro, I'm not. See that. You taking it personal. I'm saying Boost. Bro, listen, man. Boost's bag is deeper than most fighters today. Ain't nobody got that deeper bag. That boy got a bag, man. He Boost in his bag is deeper than Devin Haney, Shakur, Tank, Monster, all of them. He's better fighter. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is, man.
What about
Only thing I give you is that split southpaw. That's all I give you, Coach Eddie.
Suit to my brother Steph pulling up.
He's sitting there saying like the same way that we all say about like Kyrie. Like Kyrie got a better bag than most people. Not saying that he's overall like he's put like that kid is talented. I will never sit here and discredit, but to just call Inoue a 1-2 puncher, no, we ain't gonna sit there. Nah, a better tool set. Yes,
that's Devin Haney. That's Devin Haney.
Hold on. I better tool, like he got better tools, definitely is Boots. I'm never gonna say argue it, but to just call him a basic fighter, 1-2 fighter, no, bro. That just tells me a lot. It tells me a lot. So it's just
Hold
nah.
on, we can put on a monster tape right now. I mean,
Wait, you guys
it's
have
not
no
even
Put
it's
idea
it
no
how good
on.
this guy is.
it's no comparison to Boo. Let me bring in Steph.
You have no idea, bro. Go
Steph,
ahead.
talk to us, Steph. I know you want to jump in on this. I ain't gonna lead you. Go ahead, talk, break it
Now,
down.
what's up, fam? Actually, I don't, man. Not this subject, that is. I like Nayu anyway, man, a lot. Like, he's been one of my favorite fighters ever since I started paying attention to him back in, like, 2017. And I think anyone who recognizes my voice have always said that, back in the day, a super fight used to be between him and Lomachenko. But more on that later.
Hmm.
Listen, guys. You see, I know Boots just fought and did what he did, and that's just, we're hardcores, and we're on to the next, right? We're thinking about the next, and there's a lot of Boots Vergil talk. Look, I
Yeah.
I want to swing back around to that. I got no beef with that. I got no problem with that. I want that. I want to see that for obvious reasons, drastic styles.
Yeah.
However, I'm not gonna like not let this happen. Virgil needs to fight Fandora ASAP.
Mm.
ASAP.
Rocky.
Like we cannot let that go. I'm not about to just put all the weight on Boots' back and boot. No. Virgil, go fight Fandora. You've been defending that crappy ass interim belt for like 3 fights now. Fight for the real thing. Boots catches a lot of hell for fighting Lima first, but look what he just did. He stopped a unified champ. Virgil can do the
Oh
same
shit,
thing.
I ain't recognize this man.
Um,
Hold on, it's Steph, bro. What's good, B?
um, what was I gonna say? He,
Hold on, Steph. Let me ask you this though.
real fast. I'm about to land it right here. At 154 for Virgil, I give him the Madrimov win for sure.
Come
I
on now.
thought that was a tricky fight for him, and he still, in the end, as bad as it looked to the eyes, he still made Israel fight his fight. But that was a match for sure. Lubin, yes, was washed because he had been in there already with big punchers. No wonder he got, whooped in 2 rounds. Then he fought his sparring partner, Sergey. But now you have a chance to go in there and make a statement, get you a real belt. You have a real promoter who can back you, and they can set this up, man. But I like what Coach said, man. And if we do bypass all that, like, there ain't no way you can come to the table and demand this and demand that and say, use the man. You've done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing, man. But
Now, Steph,
I do want that fight ASAP, man. I want Dora and
you
Virgil
want Fandora, Virgil, and then you want the winner to
I
ASAP.
don't
get
mind
Boots.
it. I don't mind
It
it
doesn't even
at
it doesn't
all,
even have to
bro.
be necessarily the winner of Boots. It's just Virgil. He was talking to Gang of S the other night. Go fight
But ain't
Fandora,
no
bro.
money in that fight.
Bro, it's free.
Now
They
we
can't.
talking. No, we talking about pay
Y'all
per
got
view money.
recency
We talking
bias,
about.
bro.
We
Like
talking
recency
about.
bias.
Virgil ain't even getting money like that though.
Yeah,
But
Virgil
he's.
can't even sell out a 10,000 a 10,000 seat arena in Texas.
That's the real hype job right
We
there,
not gonna
Virgil
do that. We
Ortiz.
not gonna
That's
do
the
that when
real hype
you
job
got the
right
right.
there.
Whoa,
Yeah,
this is getting outrageous. Irony.
really.
Go
Let me
ahead,
ask
B3. My
Steph this
bad,
Okay.
man.
before we move on.
Go ahead, B3. My bad.
Both of these guys are fighting at the same time. Which fight you gonna watch? Monster in a way, Boots Ennis.
At this point, I'm watching Boots, man. And yeah, let me say a quick comment on. I heard someone say this the other day. Was it yesterday? Look, man.
So he got something ridiculous.
He's the goods, right? But he's got the accolades and gravitas backing him as well. However,
Yeah,
there is things he cannot do what Boots can do in the ring. Boots can do exactly what he does in the ring, but there are
right.
things that he can't do that Boots does, man. Boots is a versatile switch hitter, man, who's got every punch down in the book and can basically he can do it all. I think Coach said that earlier. He can do it all, man. Now, does that make him necessarily better than Naoya? I still think that's up for debate. But since you're asking me, I'm going Boots, man. I'm going Boots, like easy, easy. And a lot of people are going to disagree when I say this. Boots deserves, fighters like him, man, at weights like that, welterweight, super welterweight. Those guys belong on a pound for pound list. But this stuff is so just, it's so how they judge it and vote on it.
It's too political.
It's crap. It's crap how
It's
they
too.
do
It's
it.
too. Yeah.
If I had
Yeah,
a
Vergil
fantasy,
Ortiz is number 1 at the 100 in the ring ranking. This dude ain't even
Yeah,
got a
that's crazy to
goddamn
me.
belt,
That's crazy
man.
to me, Coach Eddie. That's crazy.
Well, he got the interim WBC coach. That what Steph was saying.
but he should fight Fundora. I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't know why anyone's not saying that. Everyone's Boots. Boots literally just fought 36 hours ago, bro.
Yeah,
Vergil
Boots
been
got
sitting
bigger
on the
fish to
effing
fry.
shelf for like 6 months. He should be hungry, licking his chops for Fundora.
Yeah. Vergil's gonna
But
be.
no
Vergil's
one
gonna
wants to
want
talk
a
about
freaking
that.
tune-up, man. He's
So
gonna want a
just
tune-up
to be
before he
clear,
fights Boots.
I just want to be clear. Just to be clear, to be the best fighter, you must have been born in the USA. So just to be clear, okay? So now I get it. Okay, I get it now.
I don't think it's that more so. I just feel
I
like
think it's also the
hold
weight
on.
class.
Yeah, but not only the weight class.
But
Nah, I'm gonna
according
say
to who
this.
that is, bro.
I'm gonna say this, right? Because I'm gonna be real with you. Shakur, I mean, I'm gonna put Shakur in a way. I don't care about you getting a little, your knockouts or all that other stuff. I don't know, but I don't care about that. I more so care about your skill set.
What's wrong with Inoue skill set?
I'm not arguing his skill set. You comparing him to the American landscape and the American boxers.
I'll compare him to everybody, American or otherwise.
And I'm just letting you know that at the end of the day, yeah, he's one of a kind in his own country. We got hundreds of fighters over the history of American boxing that have been pound for pound number 1, all time great fighters. So with all due respect, I think he's good, but at the end of the day, it's guys that's better than him. I mean, like you said, Boots in it skillfully, tool-wise is better than him, and he still has a lot to prove because he's a few years behind in a way.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Like, in a way, hold on. And the thing about it is, let me say this, Carrier, because did we get discredited? Like, if we get hit with a punch, we get criticized. This brother literally got dropped multiple times, and because he get off the canvas, oh, he's such a warrior. A black American get dropped, he's chinny. So that's what I'm saying. The criticism is just not. Now we talking about the American public. That's why I put so much emphasis on it, because it's a tougher road. You don't get the criticism. Boots got wobbled one time, didn't even get dropped. And then dudes saying, sleep Boots. Vergil was sleep Boots.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. These dudes, they don't
USA got the worst fans. I mean, I don't think there's any.
It's not about the fans. It's about it's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of obstacles and roadblocks that we got to go through.
But you're
talking about the criticism.
Hold on, Mark. Hold on, Mark.
You're talking about the criticism that they get.
It needs to be fair criticism.
Hold on, but
and Monster Inoue, how many random dudes dropped them?
Ain't no random. Luis Neri ain't no random dude. Really? Really?
Well, so at least so now Luis Neri, you didn't even bring up Luis when you talked about the Hall of Famers.
No, he's not.
None of the Hall of Famers dropped
because
him.
He's not a Hall of Famer, bro.
Exactly. That's the point. So random dudes that he's following his resume, cracking them, dropping them, putting them on the canvas. He came over to America.
Breaking his jaw. He also got his freaking jaw broke too. Don't leave that out.
Against the Hall of Famer. That was a Hall of Famer. Are we dumb?
Hold on, is Ramon Cardenas a Hall of Famer?
Man, Donaire was 40-something years old. That man got his jaw broke by an old man, brother.
Let that have been somebody with some real power.
You know how to fight. You know how to fight, bro.
He would have ended up like Andy, versus AJ.
Hold on. Let's put it like this, right? Let's put it like this. You know why the world looks at America different? Because how many fighters we've had that have been great. Let's name it on the line. Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, Floyd. We had Andre Ward, we had Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali,
Joey.
Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
We've had countless. That's why America looks at us the way we look at us, right? But when somebody else from another country, mind you, that has limited, not limited, but very rich history in boxing itself, that never gets recognized, and then the fighter that's the best fighter from that country is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. We do this. This is what we do. Instead of just, all right, bro,
No,
he got it.
we're just being
No, bro.
honest. That
No,
he's
bro, because
being
no.
over. He's being
Man,
over.
V3.
As you trying to tell me that he deserved to be number one over Usyk, who is fighting
Yes.
dudes 30, 40 pounds
Yes.
heavier than him?
No
Yes.
way. No way.
Not even
No
close.
Way. No way.
And look at this, Bobby. Listen, this is what I'm talking about, Juan. Niggas will bring up stats from the 60s. They remember everything that happens to us. But nobody remember what happened to Inoue 2 weeks ago. That's the
Hold on a
point.
second. But Juan, you heard what this dude B3 Picks just said. He said the standard for Americans is unfair, so he's gonna put an unfair
No.
standard on the Japanese fight. That's what
No.
you just said. That's what you
I'm
just
not
said.
putting an unfair fan. I'm not putting an unfair standard. Excuse me. I'm highlighting what is going to be highlighted about other fighters. The
Okay, hold
fact
on.
that they do not box as clean as you want to point out, Marky. You're not. We're talking about clean, critical boxing. You have a fighter that's getting clipped by Ramon Cardenas. He came to America and was literally on his ass.
Hold on, Ramon Cardenas.
And you gonna compare this dude to a Shakur Stevenson or a Boo Simmons or David Benavidez? Come on, man.
But you know
I was
why?
waiting for you to bring up Benavidez. I was waiting for that.
You know why? You know why we bring him up?
The true number one.
Yeah,
you know why? You know why we bring him up? It's because why? Look at the things that he's done. He went through the Super 6, mind you, against the top 6 at the weight class and beat them all. Did it twice. Did it 3. He's gonna do it 3 times. Because at 26, ain't nobody being. He been undisputed twice. Come on, who? Anyway, bro. Maybe somebody else.
They don't know anything about
Listen,
bro.
with 3 pounds of
They don't know this
separation.
guy.
Yeah, you talking about a Gatorade. You talking about going to a freaking Gatorade put you in a whole nother weight class. Man, get out of here with that nonsense, man.
Yeah, but
You can go drink a Gatorade and eat a goddamn bag of chips and be in another weight class.
Puerto Rico is America.
So it's his fault that he's still 5'5".
I know everybody don't want to be separate from the Black Americans and all that, but no, Puerto Rico, Mexico. I claim David. I claim Oscar De La Hoya. You American. Even if you don't want to be it, do your thing. You want to support these other people. That's your business.
I don't know why you have to bring up all this stuff. I don't know why you have to bring that up, but okay.
4 weight divisions and then two times undisputed. How is this? What else? You still cutting the weight to get down there? Same way that you guys just said it a couple weeks. Y'all cutting the weight to get down there. What are we talking about? What are we really talking about, bro?
The talent pool. It's the talent pool. The talent pool.
None of them fighters, Coach Eddie. You
That's
can't
also
say
a
that.
big lie too.
It's talent pool.
That's not true, man. That's
Coach,
not true.
Coach, no, because no, listen, right? Because if Floyd did it, right? If Floyd, let's say Floyd did this, right? We would be
Man, we could be talking about boots, man. Nobody want to talk about no goddamn muscle anyway, man.
No, let's sit it right here. Because if Floyd did it, we would be saying here, oh, he's the greatest of all time. But now because Japanese man's doing it, it's a different situation.
Man, nobody want to talk about this man, brother.
Bro, let's keep it real, bro. Because if Boots was doing it, we would be calling him the best fighter of all time. Would we not?
Don't nobody want to talk, bro. Monster anyway don't move the needle like that. I'm sorry, brother. It ain't got nothing against me. It is what it is. I like him. You like him, but he don't move the needle,
7 o'clock in the morning to watch him,
bro.
But he don't move.
Only reason he doing that just
we're addicts. We love boxing.
Yeah, we'll wake up.
Inoue is one of the top pound for pound guys. We're not disputing that, but we have to be. Sure? We have to be honest. No. Listen. Irony. The conversation is going to come out like this because look at who we're comparing. We're comparing literally a 154-pound 2-time unified champion with a 2-time undisputed like 3 to 4 division champion. So it's gonna it's still we pulling hairs. But that's what I'm saying. When we get to that point, we want to know who dropped you. Who did you beat? We look at resumes. We look at your skill set. You know, are you a combination puncher? Can you fight on the inside and the outside and mid range? Do you use your jab effectively? You see what I'm saying? Can you
And,
dig to the body? Can you take a body shot? Can you take a big punch?
right.
Now,
What
I
I
believe
mean
Inoue
is,
can take a good punch.
yeah, for sure.
It's just that I don't like the fact that he's the only knock you can ever do on Inoue is for one in the MJ fight. I feel like I wanted him to combination punch a little bit more, even though he got the win. And then two,
Yeah, that was on MJ more than on Inoue, but go ahead.
yeah, and then of course, you know, he touched the canvas a few times. But see, that's the thing. When you comparing pound for pound guys, those are your performance actually matters.
But bro, you're missing one thing. With all due respect, when you fight top level opposition, it's not gonna be one-way traffic 100% of the time, bro. You're gonna get dropped here and there. You're gonna get wobbled here and there. I mean, if we go back in history, everybody, bro, from Ali from Jack Johnson all the way to today, you can see examples of guys having.
Let me say something. Hold on. Let me say something real quick.
You fight top level opposition, it's not gonna be one-way traffic all day.
Hold on. I want to say something real quick now.
Jump on.
The great Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins was criticized by boxing media for the people that they fought. They go out there and obliterate these guys, put on the boxing clinic, and Larry Merchant and Jim Gray made a career out of criticizing black fighters. This guy, I'm gonna say that if Inoue was a black fighter, he would be critiqued on a much higher level. They would point out the fact that he been dropped multiple times. They will point out the fact that he beat up an old man and got his jaw broke by a 40-year-old man. They will point that out. Oh, I don't care what you say; those are facts, brother.
But the thing is,
who are they? Because that ain't me. So who are they? The boxing media, or who are you referring to?
Well, the media. I'll say the media. Look, the thing about they trying to pull Chance Crawford out of retirement to get up and get beat by Boots Ennis. That's what they want. Hear me out. They did the same. They did the same thing with Larry Holmes and Muhammad Ali. They pulled Ali out of retirement to get beat by Larry Holmes.
But you know what's the criticism? My criticism with this is right. So you just brought up Roy Jones. This is a perfect example, right? So everybody knows Roy Jones in the 90s. What's the man? 10 years straight, 13 years straight. Let's say it like that, right? The man, probably the greatest fighter I've ever seen with my two eyes, right? When we talk about Roy Jones, right? The reason why the names don't add up for him, and he's only got 3 or 4 names on his resume, is because Steve Branham, unified at that point, middleweight champion, super middleweight champion, they didn't want to face him. Chris Eubank hiding from his thing. Nigel Benn hiding. Joe Calzaghe stayed in Wales because he knew he wasn't going to mess with Roy Pomeroy. There was reasons why these guys stayed over there. Because they were the best fighters in the world. At that point in the time, Bernard and Roy were the best fighters in the world. There's a reason why they avoided these fights. This is the reason why these guys didn't get these names. Because these guys are avoiding these fights.
And let me say this real quick, Juan, to Kerry, because he's saying the Black Americans fans are trying to pull Bud out of retirement. That the true. Only reason that's happened is because nobody believes that anybody else is going to beat Boots. They don't believe that Vergil and Fondor and none of these guys can beat Boots. Like, it's just that simple. They don't believe Devin Haney can beat Boots.
Well, that right there tells you that he's the best, right?
That's simple.
He's already beat. Exactly. And Bud himself, Bud said, look, I'm happily retired, in quotation mark. This is the Boots era. Bud said this is the Boots era. He passed Boots the torch. He passed it to him.
Exactly, because they're too far apart too. There's like a decade plus. That shouldn't happen. But let me ask you guys this: do you guys think Boots Ennis right now is the top American fighter?
Yeah, I could say that.
I do.
I'm gonna say it's probably
he's must see TV. He's must see TV.
Right. The question is, do you think he's the top American fighter right now?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah. Bam.
Nah.
Yeah, we got Bam too.
But I would say more Boots, because you got to understand, right? The thing with Boots is like you got to put like the emphasis on everything that he's been through, right? So at a point in time, WBC, he was the number 1 ranked.
Yeah,
avoided him. Bud avoided him. There's a reason why these guys avoided him. He's high risk, low
Norman,
reward. Like I just said
Vergil.
earlier,
Yeah.
he's high risk, very low reward. So if you was, let's say it like this, right, Coach? You was the number one fighter in the planet right now, right? And you need one more belt to unify the division. You'd be undisputed right there. Are you gonna take a high risk, low reward, or are you gonna go chase after that belt? What you doing, Coach?
I'm going to fight Canelo Alvarez for $50 million. That's what I'm going to do.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. And there you go. That's the reason why. So when we talk about number one fighter, you got to understand this kid has been at it for years, bro. Since 2017, since he turned pro, he's been at it. Literally,
I've been saying for years he's gonna be like the number one guy. I just don't think he's the number one yet. That's the thing. Not in the USA, yes. I give him a slight edge over Benavides, and I'll give him a slight edge over Bam Rodriguez. I mean, feel free to disagree. And Shakur's somewhere on there. But I say Boots to me is the top attraction in the USA because, like you said, I think Coach said that, to be honest with you, he probably has the most aesthetically pleasing style out of everyone.
If Monster Inoue moves up without fighting Bam, is that a duck mark?
It depends on who he's fighting.
It's Shushu. That's what they was talking about at 126.
I don't think that's a duck. I think Shushu's a good fighter, man.
These guys can be good, but you can't now that y'all done called his name and pulled him out of the weight class. I don't feel like they can avoid that fight. I think that fight either needs to be next or before he tries to move up to another weight class.
Who?
Monster. If Monster
Bam.
moves up before fighting Bam, is that a duck, Mark?
It seemed like Bam and his team was not ready.
Because it seemed like Bam's. That's what I was about to say. Bam's team is saying he might not be ready yet.
He said,
So
hold on.
Don't want to wait.
Right.
Monster don't got to wait.
Right.
Knock it off.
No, but let
They
me say
said this is what they said specifically, Irony. They said
Yeah.
they wanted to unify with Christian Medina at 118 because he just moved up. And then he said they could fight Inoue right after that at 122.
Right, because Inoue or somebody said that, I think Turkey said that the fight would be made like early 2027, and Robert Garcia actually said something interesting for once. He said that he wanted to get one more before that. That to me should be Takuma Inoue, but if they because that would just make the storyline. Imagine like I beat your brother, that would be awesome, right, for the storyline. But if they want to do it against Medina, go ahead, bro. Like, but here's the thing. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Bam needs Inoue way more than Inoue needs Bam, bro. Because if Bam don't get the Inoue fat, what other big name is there?
Hold on. We don't know Inoue in the States. Nobody knows him.
Bro, there's over 200 countries in the world. Wake up,
Hold on. We know Bam.
You hold on. Where else is Bam Rodriguez going to make
$5 to $10 million? You don't know him. That don't mean not everybody else don't know him.
Is Bam Rodriguez going to make $5 to $10 million in the States? No. Because you already know,
exactly.
If you want to make the dough, you go to Tokyo. Yeah.
No, but hold on. They're talking about Bam versus Inoue in the States.
Better
boy.
work on the A side clock.
If Bam misses out,
his clock.
If Bam misses out,
he's on turkeys. He's a turkey boy. He's gonna do what turkey tells him to do.
If Bam misses out on Inoue, he's screwed, fellas. Because he ain't gonna get.
He's not making no $10 million.
Exactly.
Man,
There's
Bam,
no other
Bam
big
is
fight
closer
for him.
to retirement. I'm with you on that, Irony. If he wants the Inoue fight, so he can go ahead and get that money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel y'all. So they're gonna give him an ultimatum. I'm sure they're gonna say we need to make this fight next, or Monster Inoue is probably gonna move on. But I mean, with all due respect, Inoue is in the driver's seat. I'm with y'all. I agree. He's in the driver's seat. Yeah. He's the undisputed at 150. Come on, Mark. All that A-side talk is irrelevant when you talk about Turkey being a turkey boy.
Under 135 pounds who has ever made $20 million in one fight on a guaranteed
Nobody, no way.
Name
not even 2 or 3 fights.
Not even Prince Nassim has done that. Listen.
Congratulations, you found the avatar. You got you got he's the last airbender. He's the one guy from a whole damn region of Asians. So I understand. Of course he's gonna sell out. He's really the guy. I agree with you. In real life, in real fighting, not movies, not play. Manny Pacquiao was 50.
Lay off
Did
on Rocky, bro.
No, but you're not answering my question. Did Manny Pacquiao make a $20 million guaranteed under
When he
130
moved at
pounds?
under
When
100,
he fought Barrera and Morales and Marquez?
Marky, let's be clear. I'm in agreement with you.
Okay.
Monster Inoue has definitely done phenomenal work in the smaller weights, but he still needs dance partners. The American public knew the Nonito Donaire, the Filipino Flash.
Yeah.
So because he put him on his resume, that boosted Monster Inoue.
They nailed Fulton too. Just saying.
Come on. Now, of course, when he stopped in America, now if you know your history, Mark, you know Africans went over to China and they ingratiated themselves in Chinese culture. So him beating Stephen Fulton in Japan over there in that region, that was a big deal. So Monster does have a nice resume. But I'm trying to tell you right now, Mark, and we already got 100 on it. Bam is going to put hands on that boy.
He's not.
He's going to put all type of hands on Inoue, and I can't wait.
It's going to be a brutal stoppage for Monster Inoue, or it's going to be a brutal decision for Monster Inoue.
Let me ask you something, B3. Do you think Bam? Do you think Inoue is going to be the toughest fight for Bam Rodriguez?
Without question. I mean, Junto probably would be a pretty tough fight too.
Yeah.
I think either one of those fights would be pretty tough. And Junto has a lot of size and reach.
Exactly.
But that was a 50-50. Irony, hold on, Irony. Let's keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the headbutt in like round 10, do you believe that Junto would have won that fight?
Not really, because he started fighting way too late. He gave him too much respect early. I'm not saying that he
But he
would've
bagged
won.
like 5 rounds in a row.
Nah, that's kind of debatable.
Come on, you know he did. Mark,
That's
you watched the fight.
That's okay. That's 7-5 too, bro. Like
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a 7-5 fight.
Exactly. So
and
he showed boxing IQ because he got out of the way of a bunch of killer counters that Junto was throwing at him, bro. You got to give him his props, bro. His head movement was on point in that fight, bro.
Carrier, you taking? Hold on, you taking a Monster too, Carrier? All right, I gotta put that on my fantasy track.
Bro,
put me on
irony.
there.
Whoa, I thought Carrier, you doing it too? Hold on.
Yeah, me too.
Let me get everything locked in. Bam, I can't wait. Line this up.
Hey, can we make that 100 a friendly?
No,
500?
no,
you're gonna eat your words, B3.
It's already done.
You're gonna eat your words, B3. I'm just
no, absolutely not, Mark.
Remember when David Benavidez beat
you made me take the bet.
Everybody
talking about
came
you
here,
wouldn't take the job versus David.
After Benavidez massacred Sudo, everybody came here and said Benavidez was the second coming of Mike Tyson, this and that. Let's chill out with the little recency bias here, okay? Let's take it easy.
Bam is a real dog. When these guys is talking, Bam is your favorite fighter's favorite fighter.
Bro, Irony Boxing, I just want you to think about this. Think about how much of an A-side Monster Inoue is. Roman Cardenas, a Lyft driver, got paid $1.5 million to fight Monster Inoue.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
was in the States, right? That was in the USA.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's easy. That was an easy decision.
A-side dollars. That's what they.
Okay, Irony. So let me just confirm this.
That was in the States,
Carrier,
right?
I got you locked in on. I got Carrier locked in on Inoue over Bam.
Since nobody knows him in the States, I'm just asking, was that in the States? Yeah.
That was in the States. Put 10,000 people in the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah, nobody knows that guy. I mean, how did that
Nobody
happen?
knows him, though.
What a miracle, huh? What a miracle. Nobody knows him, and he packed. Oh, wow.
It's amazing, ain't it?
Funny how things work out, huh?
And me and Irony Boxing, my brother Irony is taking Monster for a 25 piece, a friendly 25 against me.
I don't gamble. Hold on, I don't gamble, bro. But I'll
okay, good. So we're not doing that. So we're not doing it then.
Listen,
no, don't worry about it.
No.
Hold on. No, I'm not putting you in this. I'm not. This is friendly. This is just gentleman stuff. But I don't want to put you. I was talking about Carrier. Carrier put it in the chat. He said he's taking Monster for a friendly 25. Irony, we don't have to do it. Because I like Monster and Bam is at a disadvantage. He's the smaller man moving up. All right, so I'm not gonna put you down, Irony. Okay, so we don't have a friendly 25. Just Carrier and Marky. And me and Marky have a friendly 50 on this.
No, friendly
Not,
100.
yeah, we do got a friendly 100. Yeah, Marky's a real Jew. You gotta watch out for
Whoa.
Marky.
Brother, you
Yeah,
better apologize before they
yeah,
take your channel.
yeah.
Coño, B3, you're B3, chill out, bro.
No, he is, man. Listen, because Marky, you gotta watch out for Marky. Marky, I tried to get Marky to put down Ja over David. He was talking all this cash stuff about Ja, and he was like, "No, I'm not taking the Ja unless you take Bam." I'm like, "Okay, listen, I'm gonna take Bam.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
you
ride
said
with
you
Bam."
don't do fantasy fights.
Well, they're gonna make both of these matchups.
Well, there you go.
Turkey has no choice but to make these fights. And little Bobby said it's all friendly and until it's time to pay. You right. That's why me and Carrier keep it a friendly 25. Marky always got to go overboard. And then I believe we done messed around and put a friendly 500 on Tank versus Devin. That's a
Yeah.
fantasy fight.
That is a
That
fantasy fight.
we probably ain't never got to worry about that
Never
happening.
happen. That fight ain't never gonna happen, man.
Yeah, we ain't gotta worry about that. And hold on, all right, let me just say this. And if that fight do happen, Coach, we already know that it's gonna be at Tank's advantage.
Steph, who you got on Inoue and
Tank
Bam?
may be 36
hear,
before he fight Devin Haney, man.
I want to hear Steph.
Hey, Coach Eddie, do you know it's been 2 years since Tank Davis won a fight?
Yeah, I'm here, Ronnie.
Yeah,
Wow.
that dude,
Okay.
man.
I just want to get your take.
Tank, he's actually going into obscurity.
Yeah, he got
Come on, Coach.
No, man, I'm not finna play these games.
2
I'm
years,
telling you, bro.
B3.
Out of sight, out of mind, brother. Boxing don't wait on no man, brother.
Holy shit, Brazil 2-1 on
Boxing
Japan.
don't wait on nobody.
Man.
When Muhammad Ali retired, the sport kept going.
Hold on. Japanese.
I just wanna read the statement from the WBA. The Championships Committee of the pioneering organization reviewed Davis's legal situation and reached its decision after determining that ongoing proceedings will prevent him from fulfilling his championship obligation. So in short, they know that warrant is over his head coming out of Maryland. They know this criminal trial in Miami is over that guy's head.
That dude going to jail, bro.
Guys,
going to jail.
I want to ask Steph what he thinks.
Yeah, let's get Steph in. Steph, you in here?
Bam or Inoue? Who you got on that one, brother?
Yeah, I'm in here. Yeah, I got Naoya. He's just a stronger, just a more solidified fighter. I think the 1 and 2 things that he's really good at, he should be able to implement his style in that fight. I do think Bam can get off on him, or dare I say outclass him. But just now he is just giving with his power, and he can take a punch, man. I think he can take Bam's power.
Who has shown more power over the last few fights to you, Steph?
Say again?
Who's shown more power?
Who fought better fighters?
Knock it off. The Haney?
Ah, man.
Bro, you gotta stop bringing up the Haney, bro. You're showing your knowledge of Inoue by mentioning the Haney all the time, bro. Come on. Seriously.
But that's what I'm saying. No, we're not gonna do that. Hold on. Let me pull up Inoue's resume because you acting like they don't be throwing
as if he fucked
they
be
throwing in
else, bro. Come on, dude. Seriously.
He needed a headbutt to beat Junto. Go ahead.
So Junto didn't get hurt to the body in that round? Junto didn't get hurt to the body in the 11th?
I think his eye almost fell out of his socket because he got headbutt and he had blood gushing down his face. He couldn't even see. He could barely see for 2 rounds.
This isn't tennis, boy. This is not tennis.
He was in a 7-5 fight with Junto Nakata. I mean, he literally won by the skin of his ass.
Yeah, because the other guy can actually fight. How about that, huh? How about that? When you fight top level opposition. How about that? Wow.
Not a bunch of old men that already ducked Monster Inoue at 115.
B3 has disqualified himself from ever talking Inoue.
Yeah.
Listen, I actually love the monster. I just got to do this with y'all.
I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Bobby, no. Hold on.
No, I'm saying Steph.
Don't do that, Carrier. You discredited me. Shout out to Bobby. Appreciate you for the $2 super sticker. Thank you, family. We need support on the platform. I got a beautiful panel today, a solid panel, great brothers on here, and we definitely cooking. We talking boots, we talking in a way. It don't get much better than this. Carrier said B3 don't watch Japanese boxing. Not true. I did just see my guy stop Estrada. Tension. I also love
How old was
Masamichi.
Estrada? How old was Estrada when he
Hey,
stopped him?
he's a kickboxer. You gonna do that? Don't do that to Tension.
No. Since you like to talk
He's
about
this
people's
boxer.
age, since you like to talk about Donaire's
In a way,
age,
is a
let's talk about
world-renowned
Estrada.
boxer.
And irony. Don't forget, this guy B3 Picks. He didn't even know who Ryoichi Taguchi was.
I know who
Former
he is.
unified
You didn't
lineal
say his name
champion
wrong.
At 108 pounds, that Monster Inoue beat, and then he went on to become unified lineal.
He'll tell you.
Congratulations for beating Kayaguchi.
He'll tell
All
you.
I'm gonna say is this:
You see, you don't even know the
you don't even know Masamichi Yabuki.
What?
Exactly.
I didn't hear what you said.
Nobody listen. I watch these guys.
But not Estrada, right? But not Estrada. Okay, got you.
No. Estrada. Hold on. But Tension outclassed him coming after losing to Takuma Inoue. He came through and outclassed Estrada and stopped Estrada.
How old was Estrada? That's the question.
How old was Nonito?
They were both old, but you won't say that. You will say
hold on.
old, but not Estrada.
Hold on. When he first stepped up to fight somebody that we actually know, he stopped Estrada. When Inoue moved up to fight somebody we actually know in the Filipino Flash, he got his face broken. He was in a life or death fight. Yeah, I know. I bet he did when Inoue was 40.
Inoue was Donaire.
I mean, Donaire was 40, and they didn't even do an immediate rematch.
Hold on. Let me look up Estrada because this is gonna get really funny now.
Hey, Estrada may have been about 34, 35. But listen,
hold on.
At the end of the day, I do love Japanese boxing. I'm one of them people that be up way early in the morning, watching them, and I'm hoping that they keep making good fights, big fights. Bam is going to dominate Monster Inoue. It's going to happen.
Donaire was 36 and Estrada was 34. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so not too much separation. But listen, we cannot. You're going to compare a Tenshin Nasukawa, who's literally a world-renowned kickboxer, to the number one pound for pound fighter in Inoue, or a guy that was leveling up in boxing. At that point, this was like his second or third division.
Yeah.
It's not even no comparison. But at the end of the day, you gotta love Japanese boxing. And shout out to Bobby. He said Tension pretty good as a boxer. Transition has gone well from kickboxing. Yeah, he has.
You personally gotta love Japanese boxing. You really need that, bro. B3. Just that's a recommendation.
But hold on. I have to be objective. See, that's the thing. Everybody's not going to be objective. I'm telling you this. It's no way in the world. And I don't think y'all are being 100% truthful. After the fight that you just seen with Boots, or just Boots in general, that you're going to say that you're going to watch Inoue over Boots.
I don't suffer from recency bias, bro.
Boots Inoue is not as exciting as Boots. Under no stretch of the imagination.
Bro. That's your opinion, bro.
And I wake
opinion
up
of a guy that doesn't watch
the
the divisions, right? This is the opinion of a guy that admittedly doesn't watch those divisions. Just to be clear, just
no. Irony. I watched Inoue versus Haney. That's my point. That's why I keep bringing it up.
Fight you saw, because that's the only one that you bring up.
But the one thing B3 Picks will forever and always never mention Irony Boxing. He'll never mention the fact that Chocolatito ducked Monster Inoue. Exactly. And I got the proof.
How old was Chocolatito? You want to beat up old men.
Estrada. No, this is when they were young. This is when Chocolatito
young. Chocolatito ain't been young since Mayweather was active.
Pound for pound. After Andre Ward left.
Gotta love B3, bro. I love
man, B3,
even though sometimes I don't like you, bro. I love you.
You gotta stop with the cap.
Hold on, man. Stop. Listen. Tell anyway. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God that he fought Junto and that he's going to fight. Bam. People in his age range. We don't. I mean, trying to chase down Chocolate Tito. Look what Bam did. Bam spared Chocolate Tito. Bam said, "You know what? I'm not gonna do Chocolate Tito like that. He's a legend." See, you doing you? That's wrong, Mark.
No,
That's
I'm
yeah. What you
talking
trying to do
about
is
when
wrong.
Chocolatito was considered pound for pound by HBO after Andre Ward left. That's the
B3,
Chocolatito I'm talking about.
but
Chocolatito ducked Monster in a way. They sent that punk
Hold
an
on. Who is
offer,
who?
and he
Who
said
is this?
no.
Who was
But B3,
who?
you gotta understand that that's the natural course of boxing too. Like to a degree, when you're coming up and you're a future star, whatever you want to call it, one of the measuring sticks for you is beating some of the old dogs, ex-champions. Manny Pacquiao did it with Morales and Barrera. You know, the list goes on and on. Like, that's part of the process. It's not like they're cherry picking. Let me pick this guy that's 54 years old. No, that's the natural course of things to a degree. Now, when you're a champion and everything, you're expected to fight people in your age range. But when you're coming up, you're gonna get
Yeah,
some old
old
champions to see
champions
where
to
you
build
at. You know,
yourself,
that's
to
the
build your
natural
resume.
progression of boxing. You know, as a
I
career.
get that. We just got to look and see what did they offer Chocolatito to take the fight because
They
it
offered
could
Chocolatito $1 million. That's more than he got to fight Quadras.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Marky be
duck,
pulling these numbers out his ass,
duck.
man. Don't
No,
believe it.
I'm pulling it out of boxing scene, out of
Oh
articles,
God,
boy. I ain't gonna
Listen,
tolerate the Monster
man, this
Inoue
was awesome, bro.
disrespect, the slander. Not gonna tolerate it.
That's
um,
Marky Dan talking right there. Yes,
this is
sir.
this is how anyway feels
By the
about you,
way,
Mark.
Japan,
Now don't be a Negro, be my nigga. All right, help me out.
You
Japan and Brazil have gone to extra time. Irony. It's
That was
about that
funny,
time.
B3.
hey, hold on, Mark. Hold on. It's going to extra time. So it's the winner advances right now.
No,
Oh no, Brazil
Brazil
won.
knocked them off.
Brazil
Yeah,
won.
yeah. They
Brazil got
scored a
it done.
goal in
Brazil got
95th
it done.
minute,
God
bro.
damn it. God damn it.
Oh, they
Unbelievable, bro.
scored.
God damn it.
95th minute, bro.
God
Can you
damn.
believe
They
it?
scored at the
Come
last
on,
second.
Mark.
Yep,
Bring it up.
yep. I saw it right
You
now.
did you have money on Japan or something?
I did not. I did not.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had
yeah.
hopes.
I was gonna pile on you if you bet on Japan, bro. Like, I love Japan, but against Brazil, seriously, nah, bro. Not happening.
They put up a good
They're a
fight,
bunch of
man.
punks.
Bro,
Yeah,
they got Netherlands 2-2 in Brazil. They scored first, so they have Brazil in skates,
They're a
bro.
bunch of they're a bunch of punks. I'm
Come
talking about
on, Marky.
Brazil. I mean,
who is the US? Who is the US against next, Mark?
I believe they are playing against
Is it
Probably a
Australia?
tough.
No,
It's probably
I
got to
don't
be a
think
Morocco.
so.
tough team.
I
No,
believe.
no, no, no. Morocco is Netherlands. Morocco is Netherlands. USA is I think it's Australia or
No, they playing against the genociders, Bosnia and
oh yeah, yeah.
Herzegovina.
I just say Bosnia. I just keep it short with Bosnia. I don't really
Okay.
know this stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So
They're going
man, listen.
home.
We
They
got a
should win
good.
that, bro.
I think we only got one card this weekend, but I'm gonna look into it.
I didn't see the Rayo and Edwin de los Santos. I didn't see that one. How
There's
did that
no UFC this weekend. There's no
No?
PFL. AJ
Oh,
McKee
man.
fought this past weekend. He beat
I
some
love
Russian
that
boy to
guy,
death.
Mercenary McKee. I love that guy.
Yeah, even though he a coward, he ain't signed with the UFC. He took the
He's-
ticket. He chose
Rayo.
to take the
He's
easy
one of the
bread.
best that he's not in the UFC, Marky Dan. Do you agree that he's like one of the best that is not in the UFC?
Yeah,
Without a
but
doubt,
he
right?
don't got the nuts to go to the UFC. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's
He took
bad.
the easy bread.
And Rayo slept Edwin.
Really?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
slept him
that
in
was
2
vicious.
rounds.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah.
missed that when I was working.
I mean, had him on the canvas like he couldn't move like
Was
for a
it
Now
little
let me
bit.
early?
ask you a
Was
It
it
was
what
question.
scary.
round? What
Second
round?
Why is
round.
nobody
Second round.
talking about that
Wow.
uppercut? Why is nobody talking about that uppercut El Rayo hit him with when he was clearly on the canvas? Nobody talking about that.
Because they don't want to take away from his moment, but I mean, I did see it. It was a late punch.
That was like Roy
No,
Montel
it was a
Griffin type.
blatantly late punch,
It was
and that's
kind of. It
really the
was
one that put it.
nah.
That's the one that put De Los Santos really to bed.
Yeah, he hit him with a good punch on the canvas.
I'll see the highlights. I'll probably go live later today, so I'll probably go and talk about that one. Fellas, I
He
gotta
did. He
go. I
did him
appreciate
dirty,
you all.
man. He
Appreciate you,
did
Arnie.
Devonta
Really
dirty, man.
appreciate you, fellas. God bless you all.
Blessings to
All
you,
right,
bro.
Arnie.
You
Thank you
too.
Talk
for
to you later,
supporting
man.
the platform, man. Make sure y'all follow
And
the
come
good
back to
brother
Cap.
Irony Boxing. Man, great dude. Support his platform. He supports my platform. I'm thankful. We are a monetized channel. Shout out to Bobby putting some color in the chat today. And all the members and supporters. We definitely growing and building. Man, we definitely working. Make sure y'all continue to pull up on us. I mean, before we get out of here, yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, Irony dropped this link in the chat. Don't hesitate to pull up on Irony. And make sure y'all follow Marky Dan, Just As One. Everybody got a channel, man. We got a lot of good people around us. So I'm thankful for that. Before we get out of here, I want early predictions for Abdullah Mason versus Albert Bell this weekend.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
Yeah.
taking Albert Bell.
Have you watched him?
Yeah, Albert Bell's a technician. I've been waiting for him to get his opportunity for years. You ain't never seen Albert
Over the
Bell fight?
Phenom? Of course. But you gonna take him over the Phenom?
Yeah, cause Abdullah Mason showed me that he could be undisciplined. And not disciplined in terms of like his training or his camp, but in terms of like his game plan. He liked to go to war too much. And I think Albert Bell, he could take advantage of a lot of those mistakes. Now it's gonna be in Abdullah Mason's hometown, so I don't see him getting that decision. But Albert Bell, I think he got the tools to win this fight.
Mm. Oh yeah, Shushu fighting this weekend too. Appreciate that, Mark. Yeah,
Nah, but
Mark.
shoot,
So are you picking Albert Bell or are you just messing around?
I think Albert Bell can win this. Let me say this. I'm
Okay.
actually, you know what? I'm taking Abdullah Mason, but I think
Okay.
Albert Bell can win this fight. I think this is a real 50-50.
Okay. We just wanted to put you on the record because I was gonna put you on for a friendly 20.
And
Um,
then with Shushu is such a punk. He's fighting the guy that robbed Sagawa. This guy got beat half to death by Sagawa and then got robbed on that Pro Box card. And we already know Sagawa beat Shushu half to death and Sagawa got robbed. So why doesn't Shushu have the nuts to get in there with Sagawa a second time instead of fighting the dude that got a robbery off of Sagawa?
I don't know. I don't know if you're right about that, Mark.
Those are facts. I saw that fight.
Mm.
At worst, it was a draw. But Shushu Carrington did not win that fight.
No, I know the Sagawa fight was a good fight for Shushu. But I'm just talking about the guy Palacios.
That was a robbery. No, that
He's
was a
pretty
robbery. That was a robbery.
wow. Man, that's tough. I feel like I watched it, but I don't want to speak on. I gotta rewatch it. Like I thought it was probably a good fight. I definitely was picking Sagawa to win, and he lost. So maybe he did get robbed.
He probably did. I mean, that's how it is for the Africans. But listen, uh, I'm gonna catch you next time. Beast Radio picks.
My guy.
It was a great show. I'm glad we got to dispel the capery concerning
Oh
the
yeah.
Japanese fighters, Monster Inoue, the real A side underneath 135 pounds. Matter of fact, maybe the A side of everything below 140 pounds, since Tank Davis probably ain't gonna be back in the ring for a long, long time.
A
Just
close
being
fight
honest.
can't be a robbery. This was at Maryland Live Casino. So Sagawa was literally the A side. And on Pro Box, I remember this fight. One judge had it 99-91 for
Which is
Palacios.
cap, which
The
is
other
cap.
one had 97-93, so 7 rounds to 3. And then one had it
That's cap too.
6-4, 6-4 for Sagawa.
It was it was actually 7-3 for I had it 7-3 for Sagawa. That was you cannot tell me Palacio won 7 rounds in that fight, much
Was
less
that the Pro Box
9
card?
rounds in that fight.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
Was
whole
Pro
lot of cap.
Box.
No, it wasn't. Marky, no, he didn't. Marky, he won.
No,
He
I
won a
understand. I'm
close
talking
decision.
about the judges.
He
They
won a close
capping.
decision. Marky.
They
He
full of
won a
cap.
close decision. I'll give you that one. He won a close decision, but he ain't
Well, you know which way
blowing him
beats
out.
really pick. So I'm gonna catch you next time. Y'all take it easy.
Appreciate you, Mark, man. You make sure y'all follow Marky Dan Democracy Briefings. A good brother. I know he talk real crazy, but he's from the islands. You know, he's always gonna root against Black Americans, but we just praying for him and wishing him well. And my brother AB, he said Mason gonna stop Bill. Yeah, I don't foresee them. I mean, on 2 weeks' notice, you beating up Abdullah Mason, I find that hard to believe. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I mean, we'll see if he could do it, but I
Nah,
think they
he
sparred
was
in the
already
past.
he was already going to be on the card. He was
No,
on
he
the
was
card
fighting
already.
July. No, he was gonna fight Andy in
No,
July.
he was on the card, bro.
Who, Albert Bell?
Yes, he was on the card. He was on the undercard. Then they
Oh, fighting who?
I forgot who it was, but he was fighting on that card because it was an all
No,
female
Juan.
card.
Knock it off. He was in a. He was
Bro,
in
I
a.
promise you,
Hold
Albert
on,
Bell.
hold on, Juan. You missing
Hold
it.
on.
He was in a mandatory fight with Andy Cruz for the IBF.
That
That
was
was
gonna
gonna be
take
on a.
place there.
That was gonna be on a match. So
No,
no, that
because
was. Yeah, that was on the Diego Pacheco undercard. Um, yeah, he was gonna fight in. Yeah, he was gonna fight it in July. I think it's like July 18th, something like that, on
yeah,
Diego
he was
Pacheco
already, but he was
undercard.
already in camp though. He was already in camp, so it's not like he's out of shape or anything. He was on his way to camp. He's in camp at least already. So it's not like he's gonna
Juan,
he
tell the
gonna be.
people who you picking.
Well, I'm picking Mason by decision. I don't think he stopped him. Bell can fight. That's like
Mm,
one thing I will never discredit. Bell can fight bro, but
mm.
I just think Bell is. You can't be a 33-year-old prospect for for eternity. You can't do that. It can't be that. But he can fight.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. Salute. He said Bill not an easy fight for Mason.
Yeah, I don't know. One thing
I
seeing
don't
it.
believe it's an easy fight. I just got Mason. I got Mason I mean winning this fight convincingly.
Yeah, I got him winning, but I don't know if he stops him. That's the only thing. I don't think he stops him. I think he UDs him. I don't think he stops him. That was a big boy. That's a big dude.
Mm. Appreciate you, Juan. Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I mean, that's true. That's true. That's
Steph,
true.
Steph, jump in on this, man. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here in a moment. Well, I got Mason, of course. He shows me a lot of promise as far as American boxing goes. No, he's not perfect, but and he's a young man, so he's got a lot to grow. I've been kind of waiting on this moment for Albert Bell. I've been hearing about him, seeing him in a couple fights. I would say, frankly, shortly before COVID really popped off. So this is the good spot for him, and if I'm him, I want to take full advantage. He said yes. We shall see. I think I just saw it in the comments. I do see him getting stopped, though. I do see that. I do see that. I don't know when. I'm gonna go actually do a little film study this week on Albert and see some strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, that's all.
And if it
Take this.
concurs with what I'm thinking, I think
Y
he'll get stopped.
la que toque yo tengo allá.
mm,
Allá. No es el celo, no es el.
dang, my
La otra.
brother Treese.
The one that I fucked. Yeah, the one that I fucked up on. To put that on there. All right.
Appreciate you, Steph. And salute to my brother Treese. Big Dog Willie, everybody in here, man. Thank y'all for all the support. Being members, supporting the channel. Appreciate y'all blessing the platform. And we're gonna keep building. Talk to us, Coach Eddie. And shout out to Steph pulling. I appreciate you, Steph, everybody. Coach, who you got? Albert Bell or Abdullah Mason?
Oh man, I got a Dula Mason, man. It's hard to go against a youngin' man, but like I say, Albert Bell, he's a live dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come to win. He ain't gonna come to lay down, man. So, Dula gonna have to keep his head on the swivel, them first, 6, 7 rounds. Don't get, too overzealous. But I got Abdullah Mason win the fight. It'll be somewhat competitive, but I got Abdullah kind of pulling away maybe the second half of the fight, man. But like I say, Albert, he gonna come to win, man. He wanna knock that kid off, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to be on his game.
Man, he's gonna have to put on a virtuoso performance. Uh,
Yeah, it's
Abdullah
more like a
Abdullah Mason
puncher's
is coming.
chance. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's more like a puncher's chance because that's what you do with a young phenom, man. You try to catch them, man. Especially if they got the speed advantage and got a lot of the bells and the whistles, man. You just try to punch with them, man. And I ain't saying get lucky, but you want to land
Nah,
that shot
but
that can
Albert is
change
just athletic.
change the fight. You want to land something that can change that fight.
Albert's just as athletic though. That's the thing though. People forget that. Like Albert's on the older side, but he's not like old either. He's 30, I think 2 or some shit. So it's not like he's unathletic and he sucks. Like he's very crafty with the way he does things. So it's not like he's overzealous or anything. He's gonna get overzealous or he's gonna get frustrated with it. He's been around the block, so it's not like he has it. So he's gonna provide something that we have to see from Mason is can he make that adjustment?
Man, I'm looking forward to Juan, Coach. Everybody still in here. This is going to be a great event, July 4th weekend in Cleveland. Man, shout out to these guys putting it all on the line. And for Top Rank for finding a quality, serviceable opponent on short notice in Albert Bell. Albert Bell, as my dog Bobby said, got paid twice as much as he was for Andy Cruz to, step in with Abdullah for the full WBO world title at 135. Man, that's what you want to see in the sport. You want to see these guys risk it all, dare to be great, and take these opportunities, man. So the best versus the best. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been with my brother Treese, my brother Toledo. We're gonna talk about this more, Treese and everybody later on in the week. We know we'll be back on Wednesday to cook up some more and then Friday, for sure. But we've been waiting for Albert Bell to get his opportunity, Coach.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Coach.
Oh no, I'm just agreeing with you, man. And like I say, this is the opportunity that he probably didn't see coming, man. So I think
Yeah.
Dula Mason gotta expect a dangerous Albert Bell, a hungry dog.
Yeah,
You
he's
know what I
gonna be
mean?
hungry.
Yeah, he gonna be
He's
hungry,
not gonna
man,
lay
because
down.
oh no, he ain't gonna lay down because to him, he feeling like this is a blessing from God.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? He feel like it's destiny. So he's like, man, I
Hmm.
finally get my opportunity to show
Hey,
to show the
Treese.
people. We gotta be careful, man.
It's
You're
funny,
gonna have to
Coach.
be
We
careful.
spoke this fight into existence. Like I was talking to this. I even talked to this to Marcus, Ohio Runs Boxing a few months back. And probably maybe even in 2025, but I know it was a few months back, mentioning Abdullah Mason in a homecoming fight against Albert Bell. And listen, everything comes full circle. Everything happens for a reason, Coach. So this is very interesting. I'm Before I get off of here, I want to actually look at the odds and see how close of a fight they believe this is. Ooh,
Where they got it at?
Coach,
What's up?
minus 450 Abdullah. So they only got Albert Bell a plus 320. That's close for Abdullah Mason.
I'm saying he's a live dog, but you gotta remember Abdullah, he's a youngin, man. He's what, 20, 21,
Yeah,
something like that.
still very young. Albert Bell is
Yeah,
listed at 33. Abdullah is listed as 22.
so that's what I'm saying. So now you gotta do, 33
Yeah.
year old, but like, yeah, I can get this young guy. Cause
Mhm.
like I say, old dude, they just try to hurt you, man. He know he ain't gonna be able to outbox him. He know he ain't gonna be able to outquick him. So he gonna try to time him and hit him with something big. And
Yeah.
and that's really the only key to victory, man. He gonna have to do something to hurt this kid, man. You know what I'm saying? And if he can hurt him, he can
Absolutely.
finish him. And we seen Abdullah Mason, he's been down before, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. Now he did get back up and finish the job and got the job done. But like I said, Albert Bell's like, man, look, he's gonna be hungry, man, because he's trying to eat, dog. So this is
Mm.
probably a more difficult opponent than the guy that he had, booked before. Because now you got a different dog or somebody you ain't been training for. You know what I mean? Psychologically, now you got to get ready for this guy. Not just physically, but you got to get your mind ready. You got a different guy now, different opponent in front of you.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's a good fight though. Good fight.
Real good fight.
Yeah,
Albert Bell at 6 feet too, Coach.
that's what I'm saying. He big guy, man. That big dude is a big man. So dude's gonna have to make sure that he, be responsible Defensive responsible. Make sure keeping his hands up. Don't get in too many crazy exchanges, 50-50 exchanges, because that's when Albert's going to try to catch him. And then maybe he's going to try to time the youngin. You know what I mean? No, he can't punch with him, but he's going to try to time him. So he's going to have to be careful, make sure that he got on his game. But yeah, I say Albert Bell, he's probably happy right now. He got a nice payday that he didn't expect.
Yes.
Probably got more. I think my man said he's supposed to be on the card anyway, but they had to write a new contract up now. So I'm pretty sure that money went up. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, he was gonna fight Andy Cruz July 18th, coach. But I mean, nonetheless, he took the opportunity. That's only a couple weeks after. So
Yeah.
he was definitely training, and
Yeah,
he just
he's
gonna
in shape.
get down a little quicker, but he's definitely in shape.
Yeah, and then a short notice fight, you can demand more money for a short notice fight, man.
Yeah, they say he getting double the payday,
That's what
which
I'm
is good
saying.
for him. Yeah,
That brother happy, man. And he get an opportunity at the belt too.
Man, Cleveland gonna be rocking.
Oh yeah, so you gotta be, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. For sure,
Man,
man.
listen, shout out to the Holstein Center.
All right,
In
B3. I'm
Cleveland,
about to
Ohio.
get on up out of here, man. Stay
Appreciate you,
blessed, brother.
coach.
Yes,
Always,
sir.
man. Blessed, not stressed. We definitely working.
All day.
Hey, man, God is great, man. I'm thankful for all of the good brothers, all of the beautiful women around us, supporting us, helping the platforms grow. We over 10K on TikTok. We building. We over 10.3K on TikTok. Actually, no, let's not leave out that extra 300. And we building on this platform 725. We're gonna touch 1,000 real soon. Every time y'all gift the platform, share the lives, hype the videos, that all helps us grow. And I'm thankful. Imagine y'all helping a brother come from nothing to something. I literally wasn't even on social media until a year ago. And I'm creating content, pushing content. So I'm blessed. I'm definitely not stressed. Everything is a process. If you want to succeed, if you want to build, if you want a successful future, you have to sow into it on a daily. You have to consume the right things so the right things come out of you. And we blessed to be a blessing. Appreciate you, saying she said great live B3 and team. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful elevation. Beautiful elevation from us. I'll be back Wednesday, 1 to 3. You already know. If you want, put some love in the chat, put some hit the cash out, whatever. $2, $5, whatever. That helps me. Don't ever think it's too small. And another thing before we get out of here, your presence is a blessing. Never let nobody tell you different. Never let nobody steal your joy. Never compare yourself to other people and stoop yourself to put yourself lower than anybody. You a blessing. Your presence is a blessing. You important, and we're gonna keep it like that. God got us while the devil lurking. At the end of the day, we always working. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.
I need money.